Sister Andrea Brunette is in a place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is the
Ah, the Onk shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this
good in
I don't
blue.
yeah,
All
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I
what's
don't know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
turning.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color.
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
I'm the best to
one.
be
I'm
tonight.
the place to be tonight. Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm the
There's
best
that
to
on
be
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight.
All right.
Even on the
Tonight.
sleeve. I had it. Yeah,
All
this
right.
is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
all right. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, wow.
So
Well,
that's
thank you.
that's the 3 ones I got.
Thank you very
Love
much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
And we'll see you on the next live stream.
Okay, I hope you can see this. Civilization started with agriculture. Custom made shirt from my aunt forever, Shaka Indugu. Civilization started with agriculture. This is Curse of Hammurabi, Shaka Indugu, who I support. Civilization started with agriculture because
Hey, this is my unboxing video that I'm doing for the product I bought from my Forever's channel. I bought the coffee mug, and here it is. Sorry there's a glare from the screen, but lots of bold, crisp, beautiful colors, inside and out, high quality ceramic. I absolutely love it. So y'all go check out his website. It's got a lot of fun, fresh designs. And cheers to you, Shaka, and all of your endeavors. Peace.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your
Yeah,
makeup.
yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No. I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah. Live
yeah.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip, my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
for those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
yeah. I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, you got the
I
Kemet
didn't.
shirt as well. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film. So um, just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay, all
All
right.
right. Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
Et Senate E. I'm doing Nefer.
Oh, great, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up. Let me,
Yeah,
let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm,
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs. So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat, and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good, and the prices ain't bad either. So
Mic check 1, 2. It's getting difficult to keep track now. There are YouTube channels with over 200,000 subscribers that are talking about Polite being found guilty and that saying that Filthy Frankie scammed Cheddar. Has some responsibility because he knew how Pedro Light used to get down. He said it live on air. We've seen the rent, about half an hour. Hotep Senuhena Senut ET. Ren Isha Kanugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Sanetta banging on Chris Harris tonight, like there is no tomorrow. You know, when Frankie is mad, that's when you have to hear it before he deletes it or makes it private. That's when it becomes the Filthy Frankie comedy show. But he's gonna speak his mind. Who's in the place to be? You know what? But since you're asking, brother, I wanted to wait because we got to catch Frankie. But since you're asking, brother, here it is. Love Me Fro's in the place to be. Young Hero's in the place to be. Now, let's listen to Frankie. Oh, wrong one. Oh, hold on. Let's do the fair use disclaimer. As you know, these cats, like Boom Boom Smash Rockwell, going to the Superior Court of California, filing restraining orders, writ of possession, filing copyright strikes, copyright claims, community guideline claims saying that they are being bullied. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. So, how do you think, Brother Young Hero? You think it's just you know Frankie, you know him very well. You've been here for a good while, holding it down, and you know Frankie is very likely to, make the stuff private when he comes to his senses. So, for the record, it's the title: Chris Harris, Stinky Enki, and many others. Why do these backstabbing ninjas think I don't see them? This is Cam Cheddar Studios. He has 1,400 people watching right now. The stream started 103 minutes ago. So I have this timestamp here, and then I'll scroll through the video and listen to what homie have to say. You know what I'm saying? But here it goes specifically in on Chris. Yes, Chris, who's been capping like
He stopped being on the HOK for goddamn 3 years, nigga. Since all this was going on. When that nigga moved out and left, he wasn't HOK. He was never the HOK, Chris Harris. Just like you was never HOK, Chris Harris. You're too much of a coward to be HOK.
it's going to be very difficult for Chris Snakes to come up with some etymology game to say, oh no, you know what I'm saying, what he said wasn't negative, you know what I'm saying, it's actually not bad. If you look it up, if you look at the meaning, it comes from the Greek. Now, there's an elder from Bermuda, and when I say elder, I mean an elder. What's up, young Haru? Oh, hold on, young Haru, check this out. Now, HC, I seen you in Frankie's chat talking smack about me. I seen you, but you still don't use your webcam. You still have a dildo in the mouth. Still have a dildo in the anus. Let me do it this way.
The webcam is on now.
There's no webcam.
You
Coward. You're a coward. Okay.
No,
Anyway,
we ain't see you,
Hero, how
nigga.
you
You
doing,
in the
brother?
dock. Yeah, man, Shaka.
Sorry, brother Young Hero.
Hold on.
This guy was inside Frankie's channel talking smack about me, and then he hops on my panel here.
Yeah, I don't know. That don't even make any kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? I was in the chat talking smack to Sanetta because everybody just, bullshitting. Like, just be honest with the nigga. Like, bro, like it's so much. Like, Shaka, like I told you, bro, don't even mind these characters. I already know who you are by the way you move and all of that. You could tell you genuine about what you do, and ain't no way in hell you finna be out here acting self-righteous and have any kind of dirt in your background. You know what I'm saying? That's so insane that yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man.
Well, just for the record,
I
check
got
this out.
something for you too.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
my apostle
Well,
said on Bro Sanchez tonight. You wanna believe it?
Okay. Well,
I got the
you know
time
what?
stamp.
We should make sure that we get Frankie
Yeah,
before
finish
he
do
begins
what
to
you're
start.
doing
Yeah, yeah.
because
And then
he eat up Chris tonight, boy.
yes, my goodness. But you see, he was an elder from Bermuda. I think you may have seen him. He was on the panel and all that. You know what I'm saying? And this dude sent me a message one day on WhatsApp. Oh, I was listening to Chris. He didn't have good things to say about you. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like,
And
do you see what the scam chatter said about my daughter? The dude didn't care. Now Sanana's going in on Chris, calling him a B-A-N word, and I wonder what the elder from Bermuda is going to say now, because Frankie don't have good things to say about Chris. I mean,
yeah, exactly. And who the hell is Chris for him to even question you about that? Like that's crazy, bro. Like
love me first in the
and,
post.
and he trying to use our slang now. He calling him Chris Snake. You
Oh,
see what
did
I'm
he?
saying? Yeah, Chris is the snake. He's not there.
Yeah, I heard he called him a
Leo
snake.
running her mouth. She's so pathetic, bro. Like everything she's trying to accuse you of, that's what she's doing. She's
I ain't worried.
beefing with everybody on YouTube and playing victim, and then trying to act like, regardless of what Shaka have with Sanetta, we all know what happened, bro, from the beginning. Shaka wasn't disrespecting anybody. The only thing they trying to play is like, oh, you have an agenda because she the same stupid topic about Captain Tazariak discussion.
I,
Yeah, this
I'm
is the
I'm I'm
nonsense
planning
she
on
talking.
reviewing that way because, like I said, the people were popping off the
They-
mouth, but
yeah,
they realized it's so embarrassing, they removed it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
in due
exactly.
time,
You know what I
I
mean?
will
So
review it.
she
I will,
using the same narrative and but
yeah.
Sanetta never do you nothing. Everybody else have the right to go
We
away. But
we
Sanetta
talk
do
about my
you.
parents, talk
Yeah,
about my
he
daughter.
disrespect you in every way you could think of, just like he did you, Neo. What else are you going against Sanetta for? He didn't rape you, he didn't rob you, he didn't kill you. You on
You know,
YouTube doing the same thing.
it's all good. Uh,
It's pathetic,
somebody
man.
left a comment on one of my video telling me that the lady was about to the zero lady was about to do a stream, just like the first time she did a 6 hour stream. I didn't know
Yeah,
what.
she
I ain't worried. I ain't worried at all.
I mean, what the only thing she's saying is talking about when you was on Sanetta
8 months ago,
yeah,
when I brought up
exactly. And
the
all you said
molestation.
is the guy hasn't been processed yet, and when he's found guilty, that's when we started going ham on him.
That's
When
yeah.
when he took the plea deal. Like,
That
so I
that
don't know what she talking about. Like, it's
Yeah,
pathetic.
that's about 8 months ago, and I did not see the paperwork of Polite, and I was having those discussion, and people see my good brother Ching Ching. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, there's this and that, and then people gave me the links, and then we will see. We discovered together. You know what I'm saying? But then there's no paperwork
Facts.
that I seen, and I was like, how come to do this free? I mean, they're trying. It's okay. People can see what happened. Now, yeah, let's continue with Frankie.
You too much of a sissy, nigga, to be HOK. You ain't got no back.
Coward, CC. I wonder if Chris next gonna try to say, oh, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? I deserve it. I had it coming.
Backbone, nigga. Check. You ain't got no backbone. You are a crybaby, man.
And cry, baby. Now, you need to understand, Frankie was believing pedal light. Frankie thought that pedal light would walk free. So Frankie was preparing to be like, you see, I told you I knew some things you guys didn't know. But things didn't turn the way he thought it would. You know what I'm saying? So
You don't have no backbone to be HOK. You sit back and throw rocks and hide your hand. What are you talking about, Sarnetta? Let's hear this right quick.
Our
young Heru, you remember
okay.
when we said that when the polite situation gonna be done with, then they're
Yep.
gonna go in on each other. What's
Oh
happening right
yeah.
now? What's
Yeah,
happening
yeah,
right now?
yeah. Now he's calling. He's all alone, Shaka. I told him, damn, sir, they don't turn their back on you. Cause he was crying like, where everybody at? This is how they're gonna destroy me. Even it's like when you see how they do, they're like a bunch of hyenas. Everybody come together. Unc, Garfield, where y'all at?
Oh,
Nobody ain't banging with me.
he's calling on Bobby Banger now. Okay, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
why does Pum Pum Smash Rockwell get a
Man,
pass
you know
for
what was
being
so funny?
for
After
being with
all,
Garfield?
we got this fool on tape saying it just few days ago. How he will never speak to Garfield. He's a be this and he's a that. You know what he said today? Yeah, yeah, me and Garfield, we had a conversation. Just to show you, he was a liar just like
Because
Chris Snake learned from you. You was a
the
snake just like him. He
the the,
learned from his master.
the crowd has shrinked. So now he take everybody now.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
we
man.
had
It's
him take
beautiful.
calling Garfield a BAN word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's so funny? People always, this is what I'm talking about. People are so pathetic trying to use that narrative like only men have bad character. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. These people playing victim is
Yeah,
human beings.
human
Everybody
beings.
accountable for their responsibilities and actions.
There's good and bad.
Everybody has wicked, not everybody. There are bad people who have wicked ways, women and men. They don't do wicked things. History show it every day. It's in your face. So some people to try act like because a woman took a certain action, like it's the first time. How many men, women keep their children from, even if they're doing everything they're supposed to? They still having conflict to see their child. So they try and act like because a woman run to another country that it was the man fault or the man reason. You see what I'm saying? That's how pathetic they are. Because people don't understand a lot of times when certain women can control a man, they have to go. It's just and that's
And they
one
use
thing.
the
But
child. They
we
use
don't
the
want to
child
talk.
as a bet.
Yeah,
They use the child as a leverage.
we go always talk about the men. I don't have no problem with that because some of them I'm disgusted by them. A lot of them, you see what I'm saying? But they are real respectable, honorable, loyal, protecting men on this earth still. You know what I mean? And people got it twisted and they don't give us no credit and try to downplay us with everybody else. But you know what I'm
There's,
saying? Back to the women,
there's good
they
and bad
do this
everywhere.
all the time, bro. And
It-
this is what I'm saying. That's why I learned in my life, nobody could never make you happy. Because a lot of women, even if you tell them you've been hurt, that's it. A lot of men scared to commit because of that. So they win you over and say they won't do this, they won't do the last one. But when they so-called get tired, it's only because they are not happy themselves. They're looking for somebody to make them happy. So they go to something else. They run to something else. It's nothing new. So try to paint a picture like, oh, it's because of Shaka she ran away. Like, oh,
Oh, you're
okay.
talking about the zero lady.
Oh
Well,
yeah, yeah, the zero lady.
yeah, she was writing that in the chat. And I was replying for the. I said, contact her, interview her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
facts.
I wrote, is she gonna find out about those French Pan African who have been defending rapists and child molesters? You know what I'm saying? If she want to find out, she gonna find out because I had that on my website 10 years ago, 2013. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But it
yeah.
was
It's
funny
just
when Frankie
pathetic,
came up with
bro.
that narrative. Why are you talking about this?
And Shaka,
That's the but
we ain't even gonna waste our time on that because you
yeah.
see, these people don't understand. That's their problem. Let them do what they do. Let
Yeah,
them
it
beef.
is what it
Let
is.
them war. It was all about the victim. They probably forgot. Paul Light just got locked up. You see
It's
what I
all
mean?
good.
Doing 7 years on probation. And we heard the mother testimony, how hurt she is and what the child going through.
Mm,
This is what the issue is.
mm.
Just like
He made it
this
to
is
World
what,
Star. He wanted to be so famous. You know,
yeah,
he was on World Star before, but now he made it on World Star with the mother's testimony. But go
yeah,
ahead,
and
my
I'm
brother.
just saying though, everybody picking this one, that one over here, trying to pick argument and with each other, and like you know what I'm saying? Like we the HOKers, we not the HOD, we not the House of Jama. This is about the victim and how we gonna stop other young girls from going through the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So she just chasing clout, man. It's pathetic.
Hey, so it is what it is. You
But
know what I'm
go
saying?
ahead though.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you, brother. I feel you. No, pause because we have some funny people
And
online.
yeah, they so pathetic, bro. They got this woman. I was gaying on her ass in the chat, Shaka,
Mhm.
because she just crazy.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
she on Frankie's
No,
chat.
woof 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 woof. Yeah,
Oh,
woof woof. You know what I mean? And
she needs no introduction at this
even in
point.
the chat talking about death to this one and
Oh,
what
okay,
kind of woman
okay.
speaks like that? But go ahead.
She's on the death deep again.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? Just for those who didn't know, just for those who didn't know, not only she's a god, but she could kill all of us MFs if she wanted to.
My husband is a king, but guess what? I'm a queen. My husband is a god, but guess what? I'm a god.
So her husband Sanada is a god, and she is a god, according to who? Woof woof. She said it. I didn't say it. For those who don't know, she goes by the name Napasha Da.
Will fucking blast the hell out of you motherfuckers. I'll kill all of you if I want to, but I'm a good God. I'm a very righteous God. And I let you live.
Why is
She's
she
giving us a
blowing a
pass.
hot breath on the screen? Don't make no goddamn sense.
Brother Young Hill, did you hear Sanada say "fuck Brother Polite"?
Nah, I don't think I heard that one.
And I'm sure he still didn't
That's
say
the one
"fuck
I
Mother."
didn't hear. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else, but pedal like, and I presume he probably still didn't say "fuck Malachi York," right?
Nah, you know
Yeah,
they ain't gonna say that.
yeah, that's probably the last two people on earth he's gonna
Yeah,
insult
facts.
publicly. But okay, let's continue.
Platforms can be quite toxic.
Hold up, is that the same one?
our.
Yeah, that's the same one. Let's get this one.
Chris said on that live, if anybody who
Now, this is Neil X. When they get mad at each other, this is real because Neil.
He has our rhyme book now.
You see what I'm saying?
He has our rhyme book now.
Every
He has
word.
our talking points now. And Frankie's notorious for that. When he's mad, that Frankie must have forgot Scam Cheddar Punk Cell. Where is it? Well.
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
Now, HC, you and Frankie's channel talking smack about me. Fine. What's up, Tar? Is that you, brother? Peace, Tar.
What's going on, big bro?
Yeah, true peace. Shock, true peace, young hero.
Right.
I seen you hit me with the link. I said, let me go on over here.
Frankie going in crazy on Chris, brother.
Hey, you looking clean, man. I like them beads. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he going in like crazy, and we're gonna see that. But just for the record, the HC guy, this is what Frankie said about black people.
So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind. I'm going to say it again, y'all. We the niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man. One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fuck.
Just for the record, you know, I mean, they're supposed to have some criticism towards that, but Frankie been getting the pass, you know. What's on your mind, Tar? Well, you know what, Tar, please hold that thought, because you know I'm the
I
big
got a
concern that Frankie
timestamp for you that's gonna blow your mind.
Thank you, Hero, because I'm concerned. I'm worried that Frankie may delete his live stream, so I want to get as much as possible. You see.
X went on his platform, and Chris Harris admitted it. This nigga been talking about me for the longest. I knew it. Guess what? I got on the phone. I called Chris because I'm the chess player. Y'all better know this. I don't get upset easily. I'm the chess player. I called Chris and I said, Chris, I hear people going at you. Y'all banging. Don't worry about it, brother. This is a new day. Let's me and you move forward from here. I said that to him. Ask him. He'll tell you. But he does too much sneaky shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where this nigga running around calling up people, telling them I didn't pay him, telling people I'd never paid him for the debate, lying ass.
Chris Snakes, you gonna say Frankie is lying now? It's crazy. Donnie Williams is in the place to be.
This nigga trying to get Neil X to bang on Sarnetta secretly, because this when him and Neil X was good people. They was buddies. Y'all hear me? This is when Chris Harris and Neil were good. They were buddy. But me and Neil X had a little something. So what this nigga would do is call Neil X on the phone, and they would do their little pillow talk. And he would be like, yeah, you know that nigga Sarnetta never paid me, Neil. I want you to go in. Why don't you do this and do that and go in, and I will join you. But he never joined them. He just wanted them to do it. That's him.
See, when we said it, people were capping for Sass. That's Sass saying it.
Mm-hmm. That's the pattern.
This nigga's a creep and a snake and a bitch ass nigga, and I don't respect him.
Elder from Bermuda? Yeah.
At all.
Chris said on that live, if anybody who still got that live, go back and listen to it. Chris said he never told me that.
Yeah, but
because when I challenged him and said, Chris, you remember you told me Sarnetta didn't pay you? And he said, of course he wasn't gonna pay me for a debate that I quit. And I said, no, nigga, don't play dumb. You know what debate I'm talking about. The last debate you did with Captain Cesariak. You said you never got paid. He said he did not tell me that on that live. But then when I went on his show, he admitted he did tell me that. So I wasn't lying. So, and when everybody keeps saying, what's the point? Why are you so hung up on him not, you know, showing proof? That's not the point. I can care less if Sarnetta paid that man or not. That's him. That's him letting Sarnetta treat him like a bitch. The point again, the reason why I keep bringing that up is because I'm trying to show y'all that Chris is a fucking snake. He was trying to get me and Shaka to make videos and do his dirt work and go after Sarnetta for.
All of that is true, y'all. Watch with the next video I show you. All of that is true. And did you know it's on? Yes, I knew it. But I said, I'm going to hold it back. See, I didn't just jump out the window and bang on Chris. I said, I'm going to let the nigga go ahead and rock. So see if he could get to know me a little better. I didn't let Chris go at that time, which I could have.
Frankie said he was going to wait and see if Chris Neck could know him a little better.
That don't make no sense.
For example, let me give you an example. If my sperm was to somehow accidentally go into my mouth, what do you mean accidentally, Sarnetta? That's when I have a wet dream. That's when I had a wet dream, and my hands is wet, but somehow I'm sleeping, and you know, I touch my mouth.
I don't know how good he got to know Frankie. You know what I'm saying?
Chris is a goddamn coward. He's a snake. Look at the way that nigga moves, man.
Nah, Chris Snakes, you heard it months ago. You heard that term months ago.
Seen it? Kansu blew the nigga up and told on the nigga. Kansu called me up and said, yo.
Now, that's not the Kansu who wrote the book Capping for Malachi York. That's Kansu from Team Osiris. I don't know him personally, but they went at each other several times. I don't exactly really know why, because those guys, they make videos, they make streams, then they delete it, then they act like they could again, then they beef again, then they delete the stream, and then that happens several times.
And he talking about people flipping on each other when that's all they do.
That's all they've been doing for years.
Yo, Saw, I want to tell you something, bro. Watch Chris. Chris don't fucking like you, Saw. And other people said that to me too.
Now, you remember, the lady said what he used to say. There's also the other guy who knew Chris Next for many years, who said also on this platform that he used to run around saying F scam chatter. You know what I'm saying? And now I didn't even know that Kunsu was even telling scam chatter, oh, you know, the guy don't like you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Also, JJ, he have to say.
Say it and so, Donnie, I didn't know that. No, hold on, no. You have one Kunsu that wrote the book about York, defending York. But that's the other one, the one from Team Osiris. You know, I don't think that guy is capping for York. No, I don't think so.
Sarnetta was even begging for Uncle to come on tonight. Uncle, you Uncle.
Uncle, we got him now. Probably looking better now. Being with Mr. Zip It Down now.
Shit, great.
But I'm still surprised that Pum Pum Smash Rockwell gets a pass, because he with that crowd with Zip It Down and all that too. He's a moderator over there.
I think he said something about Smash too. I think he spit on him too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would like to get that. Just for the record, Pum Pum Smash, you're gonna go and file a restraining order against Frankie?
But I said, nah, that's all hearsay. I'm gonna see if he could get to know me. And that's why you see I always gave him the benefit of the doubt. Why do you think I said Chris is not the HOK? And he act like he did. He was crying, but I'm a better chess player, nigga.
No. We don't believe you, Frankie. You know, we have him on tape saying HOK for life. You know what I'm saying? It's because things ain't working the way he thought he would. No. Yeah, indeed. Donnie Williams is saying, yeah, that's not the consul from Team Osiris that is capping for York. It's another consul. Yeah, definitely. I would have been surprised if the Team Osiris consul would be capping for Malachi York, you know what I'm saying? But on the House of Petals, Rape OK, House of Conscious Mess, we have many people capping for Malachi York.
Than you. Way better than you. You can't fuck with me in chess. I'm a better chess player. Why you think I kept you here? To see how far you're gonna leap. And you leaped today with that video. Trying to tell Unc, Reggie, everybody else that it's time for us to disperse. Trying to make a
Hold on, let me go and download that video.
They look like they dispersed because none of them won there tonight. I told them the HOK is dead, bro.
Oh, God, let me download that video. Chris saying it's time to disperse. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we
But you
said,
remember, right? Go
but
ahead.
we said this was gonna happen though. This
Yeah.
is he knows that.
And you know what, Nabu, he did it to himself because he
That's
just
right.
told them, oh, none of them in HOK. It's only him. You see it? So it's only you tonight. What are you crying about?
I can't believe it. Chris Snakes, who said live on the air, we're having on tape saying that when Frankie made his rant about Polite, that he cleared that up. He was joking. I mean, if that's not capping,
And you got Apostle saying that, oh, he don't know if Sanetta knew about the kiss with Polite, but he knew about the other one. Sanchez was like, whoa.
Sanchez, the Satanist.
He knew the other one, the one with the girl and this and that. I'm like, so he knew about Polite then. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. And Apostle didn't realize what he's saying, bro. You just saying the guy knew that Polite was a pedophile even before the charge that he caught now.
Yeah, he spoke
and Polite made a video prior to him going jail, and then I think had one of his wives or whoever released it, talking about they dropped all the sexual charges because he was looking at life in jail.
Yeah. I have a brother from England. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he told me about this. I said, no, man, the dude in prison. The dude pre-recorded the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, young lady.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, doesn't this thing the charges about sexual abuse? You still sexual abuse the child, regardless if it was rape or not, bro. So, like, you know, it's just sickening, man, you know. And the only reason you ain't get 61 years to life is because you took the plea deal. And the child, the mother, everybody don't have to go through all that stress, testifying and going through the whole process of the crime. You see what I'm saying? That's to protect the child. That was the main cause of the plea deal. Don't act like they did it for you. They did it for the victim. Yeah, so it's just sickening, man. But go ahead.
I saw a title. I didn't read the article, but I saw a title online saying that Tory, and I don't know if it's Tory Lanez or Tory Lanez, but he rejected a 4-year prison term deal, and he ended up with 10 years.
Yeah.
He could have had 4 years. And when you deal with lawyers, you know, who are seasoned, then they're gonna tell you, hey, might as well take that deal because you're looking at crazy football numbers right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He said he would have looked at life, but he know what he did was wrong.
Yeah, of course he knows.
Seem like the NFL.
But that's the same guy who was like, I'm talking about Pedolite. Like he took the plea, capping online. He didn't take the plea. Like
exactly.
his lawyer is not representing him.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And
did it.
But I was saying that's the same guy that Sanetta been protecting for years up till the last week, till he realized that it's over and nobody's not with it no more. And he took a plea deal, and you know, even after that, he was still capping for him.
After the lawyer said that
exactly, but now everybody
still wanted to interview him. Then he actually like, oh, I spoke to him. I told him, nah, I don't want the deal. But then he got on some other platform and he said that, you know, Polite wanted to fly him out and get his wife to keep the recording of the interview. And that's the real reason. I mean, this guy is such a pathological liar.
Yeah, and all of them just using it for cloud chasing. You know what I mean? Captain probably made like 2 free videos already. All these monkeys.
One is whatever he is at home or whatever, the basement.
Another
one in the car. But
Yeah,
that's the same
everybody
guy.
and their mama's cloud chasing. You know
That's
what I'm
the same guy
saying?
who be sending money to a convicted child molester.
Nobody didn't care a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months
Oh yeah,
ago.
yeah. But
When we were
he was
talking about
gossiping
it.
then. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
gossiping then. You know.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
old news.
Yeah, it was all news then.
It's a brand. We need to get away from the brand, you whole ass nigga. Like Unc is gonna run, like Reggie. Those are Reggie is loyal to the call. Reggie is loyal.
In other words,
He
he's just
called
telling
all,
people. Yeah, go ahead, young
no,
Hill.
sorry. He called all of them off tonight, but it don't look like none of them appeared.
Hey,
Even those that supposedly be loyal.
you know, Trackfair is gonna try to be like, hey man, we don't need scam cheddar. Let us be together and do our thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Frankie is afraid of. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But this is light stuff. The heavy stuff is pedal light order.
Yeah, it looked
Then
like the clown,
he's gonna contact the feds and all that and say, you know, I know some stuff, you know.
yeah, the Unc and Smash Walkwell show up on the show now tonight.
Oh, there it is. There. Don't be mad, Frankie.
I could tell you that right now.
I wonder what's up with Reggie. Butler Reggie said to me he don't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave New York. He can't go to Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
My brother, Dr. Reggie, is loyal. Even though I be
Reggie is not a doctor, you know, for the record, you know.
hard on him sometime. He ain't built like
sometime, all the damn time. He called him a B live on air and track field too.
You, Chris. You a chump, nigga. He ain't built like you. He's HOK for real. You fake HOK.
A few days ago, there's nobody but Sal that's HOK. Now Reggie HOK. Now he's gonna give the HOK title to everybody and their mama.
Okay, because we seen you coming. We been knew about you. Unc been knew about you. Huh? Check. I got this.
He talking. You heard that, Chris Snakes? Unc knew about you.
A
Bobby Banger knew.
lot
about
of
you.
people knew about him. Watch.
Yeah.
But you know, Sal had to use him for the prop, for the money, for the views, you know.
You know,
that's what Sal does. He pimps them.
He ain't paid him, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we have a clip here, you know.
And Shaka, did you get your money, your $1,000 from that?
I didn't get nothing yet. I was supposed to get it before the debate. That's what happened with me and Jabari, why we didn't have a debate. I was told one thing and something else happened.
See, for those who don't know, Butler Reggie and that Amos dude, they're very close. Scam Cheddar probably cussed Reggie out. Like, don't you ever do that publicly. Hold on, what's that comment here? Hey, Divinely Inspired, how you doing? My brother, and that ironic, Frankie going in on Chris like crazy, like there's no tomorrow. Let's continue.
Niggas, I got motherfuckers in my camp was like, yo, Saul, man, listen, man. That nigga, because we all been hearing this shit. Don't think we ain't been hearing you. We've been hearing you. Huh? Let's get it. Let's continue.
And Shaka to make videos and do his dirt work and go after Sinetta for not paying him. And he said that he was going to jump on the live and expose Sinetta.
If somebody can put the date in the chat, because he called me on March 16, if I'm not mistaken, because on my video I showed.
You're not dreaming, brothers and sisters. Frankie playing me. That's crazy, man. And it's not like I'm happy that Beach has signed or fuck the House of Consciousness, but how ironic that now he's going on someone else, probably his bottom chick. That, I mean, dang. Chris Nick is probably crying right now.
The text message. I mean, he called me. He first sent me a text message. It was like, call me. You know, I made a video about it. So I'm pretty confident when he called me, that was kind of, you know, over a week after the debate as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry about this. Go ahead, sister.
Guess what, y'all? All of that is facts. Chris is a creep, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Judah Nass
Frankie saying I ain't gonna lie. That's so funny.
tried to warn me.
Now, Judas Nasty is the guy who wished death on Frankie and his family, and who said live on air that he wishes that Frankie's daughter gets the violation word. You know what I'm saying? And he said alive on air, and Wufu stayed on the panel. He kicked Wufu out of the panel. She came back after hearing somebody wishing death on Frankie and his family.
AJ 7000 was telling me that this nigga's a snake. They all said that he's snake.
So you cool with JJ now, Frankie? JJ been going ham on Frankie lately.
Them. All of them. But I just wanted to see, I wanted the nigga to come on in the toughest environment and go ahead and build. Look at what Shaka do.
It ain't true. He had somebody doing work for free. So he used that.
You do say. Not only say, but prove. Look at this.
Sunday is Saturday. February is February. So
if y'all look good, you see Chris' name is at the top. He's texting Shaka Doo. Look at it.
Fuck you, Sanetta. You're a piece of shit. Fuck the HOK. How you doing, Sandra Burnett?
He's texting Shaka Doo. Watch.
Saturday, February 25th. Hotep, JJ tried to bang on you on my current live stream, talking about your master's degree. You didn't reply, Jack. All right, it is what it is. I ain't losing sleep over it. Vendredi is Friday. Mars is March. Friday, March 3rd, he was live streaming. There was no sound. Several people were telling him in the chat, but he was not looking at the chat. So I sent him a text message. Then, even said, now for the record, you have Woof. She just put a comment. Death to Jillian Knox. We have her on tape mocking the death of a child. Mocking the death of a child, saying that the child now works for her in the spirit world or spirit realm or however she worded it. We have that on tape.
That's what you call a devil.
We have that documented. But she follows Torah though. Said, oh, no sound. Maybe he received it. He didn't even say, oh, thanks, or good looking out, anything. I'm like, all right, okay, I'm losing sleep already. Oh, thanks. Then, even said, looking at the chat. So I sent him a text message. Then, even said, oh, no sound. Maybe he received it. He didn't even say, oh, thanks, or good looking out, anything. I'm like, all right, okay, I'm losing sleep already. Thursday, March 16. Remember what I've shown you.
Yeah, that's real shit, Brother La. And I see that in you, bro. I see that in you, family. If you don't F with a nigga, you just gonna go about your business. You're not the type of brother. I see you as a man.
Okay, I ain't trying
to
hear Sabbath kissing that La dude, So
it's just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Run from anything.
Okay.
He talking about himself. They're the men he's talking about is himself.
He's bigging up the people now. His crew has shrinked. He has new people mainly. He ain't like back in the days.
Flipped on that nigga, didn't he? Huh? Shaka Doodle flipped on that nigga. And
flipped. Now, for those who wonder,
so who flipped on who?
When I was going in on Sas, I was going in on me. Chris stopped coming to this panel. All right, he's not the only one. We seen what happened with Sekou. And people been telling me, you see, man, you defended Chris even when he ran from his debate, literally. And then Sekou, you defending him, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, it is what it is. But then when Sanetta talked smack about my 3-year-old daughter, now Chris was in the panel, didn't say jack. Okay. But then I speak to the dude. I made a stream. He comes on. It's like, yeah, and let me tell you something. I don't do the beef tube. So I kick him off the panel. I'm like, okay, I know where you stand. You didn't say nothing on the spot. Okay, fine. But then when I asked you about it, but Frankie's talking smack about my 3-year-old daughter, you're like, you don't care. Okay, fine. Then he made his stream. Then he revealed to the world that the guy who's in prison, the ICPK member who's in prison for child molestation, is to Zayak's cousin. He said it. Chris Neck said it. And when he talked about Sanetta talking smack about many people, including me and my daughter, he said, I have to agree. And then I went in on Chris Next and curses behind that. And for the record, I let you know, oh, by the way, 1 month before, he called me I mean, he called me ready to go in on. So I think I showed the missed call, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely texted me, called me, you know what I'm saying? That was a while back. So, you know, he definitely, you know, and we spoke, and he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, Frankie didn't do right by him. And he's like, if I don't get paid by Monday or something like that, then we gonna go in on SAR. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, we? The dude disappeared. He's been a ghost. But now we gonna go in on SAR. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait and see if he does something, if he says something, you know. But he didn't get the backup he needed, so he couldn't do nothing by himself. You have to watch how people move, you know what I'm saying? You have to see if they need backup, if they need help. You know what I'm saying? If you send on principle, you don't do that because you're following the peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? You have your own mind and your own way of saying things. You know what I'm saying? And you it's always better when possible to look at people according to their own standards. Jabari, I say, I wonder what he's gonna say now.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to say now, huh?
You know, because he said he spoke on the situation. I played it many times. I feel like should be on timeout before he was found guilty. Other people have been found guilty. People send money to people who have been found guilty, but he's still with that panel. That doesn't make sense. But let's continue.
I love it when they flip because that's when the information comes out.
And he's really taking our talking points. He's really using our rhyme book. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's okay.
Yep, they're the ones that always
No,
flip on each other.
no, I'm just gonna mute you. I think you're eating or something. You have some noise in the background, but feel free to unmute. Just yeah, okay. I see you mute yourself. Thank you, brother. Now here, let's continue
Let's look at it.
the chat. So I sent him a text message. Then even said, "Oh, no sound." Maybe he received it. He didn't even say, "Oh, thanks," or "good looking out," anything. I'm like, all right, okay, I'm losing sleep already. Thursday, March 16. Remember what I've shown you. The last stream started March 15, but you remember I start at 10 p.m. usually, which is 4 p.m. EST New York time, and it was over 2 hours. So then it became Thursday 16 for me. Look what I see. You see that? 0039. Remember, that was about 2 hours 40, right? Yo, call me. See? You see? And I reply.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, call me. This
We
nigga
been
Chris.
put that out.
All
Now
the
he
while,
acting
Shaka
like he's
Doodoo
only
is
now
over
he's
here.
seeing it.
Yeah, I've been, actually, just for the record, because those guys used to be like, "Oh, that's old news, man. You late. We've been knowing this." This rape, okay, people. I put last month.
He ain't talking about nothing.
I put up that video 4 months ago. 4 months ago. I'm going to share the link in the chat. 4 months later, Frankie getting rid of his bottom chick. Tonight. There it is. You have it in the chat for those who are interested. I mean, that dude, he ran from the debate with Bennett. I considered him. I showed him support. I made a stream. I said, "You have my support." And like when Reggie talks smack, I invited him. But then when Frankie talks smack about my 3-year-old daughter, he
Yeah, they cowards, man.
and
Just like
nothing.
Sanetta
And I'm
said,
like,
he's
"Oh,
a
for
coward.
real?" So I'm like, okay, I see where you stand. You know what I'm saying?
Here giving everybody hell, banging on everybody. Chris thought he was cool with Shaka. And then Shaka turned on that nigga because he didn't.
No, bitch ass Frankie. No. Chris turned on me.
Exactly.
Yeah. He try. He thinks he can, decide the narrative all the time.
And do what Shaka wanted him to do. And now look at him. That nigga's effeminate like crazy, man. Picture and
Frankie's saying that Chris is effeminate like crazy. All right, okay.
another one, I gotta say, my man Captain Tazariak. Picture Captain Tazariak doing some crazy stuff like that, y'all. That's not.
Well, you know what's funny? He did something like that with WAC 100. But Frankie acting like he hasn't heard that. I may still have it. Just for the record. Both of them talk smack about one another. Who do you think Frankie was talking to when he says he hates the Israelite? He was talking to WAC 100 when they were addressing those Hebrew Israelites in Tazariak and all. And we have the exhibit. We do have the exhibit.
You wrong. You don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
Now here in the chat, for the record, Divinely Inspired wrote, he kicked Miss Chrissy to the curb. Again. Now here you have that link, you have the result on my channel, and you will see this. You see, you have WAC 100 was told by Sanetta that Zayak does teach F Africans. Oh yeah. Yeah. Here you have WAC 100 and his crew blast Zayak for defending the child molester ISUPK. I put rapper, but you know, we asked the dude if it's true. He didn't answer, but he came on my panel though, left some comment. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They cloud chasers, bro, and they have the nerves to be making videos about polite.
Yeah,
like it's stop up, the same child molesters.
It's quite something indeed.
Even in his character. See, nobody could come to me and tell me, yo, Captain said this and Captain said that, do that. I know, Saw. See, that's my man. Saw, you got to stop entertaining these niggas, man. Cleanse the house and avoid them no matter what they say. I agree, Captain. And I will take your advice.
It's amazing. Frankie's always kissing Tazi's behind, like it's a job or something.
Once I finish this, brother. Trust and believe me, I will take your advice.
Yeah, because that's what he does. He runs from the truth.
Now all of us
is the biggest coward of all.
All of a sudden, it's going to take Tazi's advices. We've seen him with the ISUPK bandana. I mean, he was at one point a member of the Shrine of Ma'at, and here he is with the ISUPK bandana.
Real men out there who I respect and get advice from that.
Yeah, and I reply, I'm live streaming right now. I'll call you right after. And the funny thing, he says read. L-U means is from the verb to read in French, to lire. It basically means it means read in French, R-E-A-D. And that's something I didn't even notice before. It's telling you when the text message has been read. Now, I told him I'm live streaming right now. I'll call you later. I'll call you right after. Then he wrote, no, call me now.
Look at the text. Look at Chris.
Then he added, seriously. You see? See, for the record, you're not seeing everything that I'm saying because Frankie is using still captures. You know, I guess Frankie didn't want to play my video. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you go on my video, you will see everything that I'm saying. You will see it on the screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that's when I called him. The first call, 40 minutes long. He told me after we spoke for 40 minutes, call me back after the show. And this time, no, not 40 minutes long, sorry. 24 minutes long. But it was at midnight 40. Then at 2 a.m. after the last stream, I called him. This time it was much brief. You see? All right? So you can see what happened there. Now, let me put the good stuff. All right. And it's funny, this is the same way that Trackfield has been doing, putting that fair use disclaimer just like that. I guess they must have got some strikes, you know, because we see Frankie came up with some other channel. So I think he probably failed to let people know, yes, receipts upon receipts, yes.
So it's way more than that, but I don't want to bore you with too much stuff. And I got more stuff to show you. I ain't gonna give you all my shit. I'll wait till the nigga, to the punk, come back.
He never show all, but Frankie, what's up with those molestation report? People will probably press him on that now because now those big channels with way over 200,000 subscribers, they're going in on Frankie for capping for Pedalite, for protecting Pedalite. So some of them probably press Frankie.
Can respond. I don't give a damn what he say. He's a real sucker. This nigga think that they gonna be able to fall and make me fall. No, nigga. You got it all wrong, Chris. You went against the grain, brother. You went against the wrong man. This is not the time to do it. This nigga see people coming at the HOK. This is nothing new. I'm not new to this attack. Boy, don't you see I always overcome it just like I know I'm gonna overcome this?
And here, he doesn't look doped up to me, but I'm not an expert in those things.
Huh? Check. I'm gonna overcome this. You can't get Unc and Reggie and all of them to run away from me, nigga. Who the hell you think you are? You ain't got no power. Piece of shit. To me, now in my book, you ain't nobody to me. Nobody to me, boy. And let me say this to Judah Nas, because I know you listening, nigga. I'm not cool with you, nigga. Stop running around telling people, oh, man, Saw, you know, me and Saw is cool. I am not cool.
You hear that, brothers and sisters? It's Frankie saying it. Judas Nasty wished death on Frankie and his children. He wished the violation of Frankie's daughter. And he's trying to be cool with Frankie. Just like Trackfield was trying to be cool with Frankie after Frankie called him a BA N-word. Just for the record, you know what we've been saying? They always come back. Those people on the HOK are whack, and usually they always come back. Tao wrote, pride comes before the fall. Oh, yes.
Cool with no goddamn Judah Nas. How could I be cool when you running around here lying and banging and making all kind of lies up on my queen, my wife? You sound stupid, nigga.
Well, she can just deny. I haven't heard her denying. I haven't heard her saying it's not true. For those who don't know, many people have simply asked, was Woof Woof accused of pedophilia? Was Woof Woof accused of being inappropriate with a child? Was a complaint filed by the parents of the child? Did Frankie know about that? Those are simple questions. But as usual, we see deflecting.
Sound dumb as hell. Hell yeah, we need to cancel Chris. He ain't got nothing that we don't have already. These niggas think because they gain a little popularity, they forget I'm the one that gave you that popularity. I supported you. I put your chat up. I told my people go show love to you. You niggas don't do that for Sonetta. See the difference? You get a little couple of subscribers, you can hear him. That's all he care about. Oh, man, at one point, I only had this many. So now I got like 200 people coming in, listening to my live. And, man, nigga, you weak, nigga. I don't want none of my people fucking with you on that. None of
Talk, Frankie. Talk.
my real people. So now you see why I say that the nigga is not HOK. Check. I had all of this shit in the back of my mind. I'm going to open up the floor, but I want to give me 2 minutes, right? Because y'all can ask me any question that comes to your mind, any goddamn question. Hard, the toughest question you got. I'm as transparent as I could be, and I love it. So let me show you who Dudu is. And Neil X have found.
Okay. I ain't gonna make advertisement, but yeah, I ain't worried about 0x. But I'll check the rest later. Hold on.
Nigga, listen to the bullshit she said. He ain't touching nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for those who are curious, she made some accusations in the chat, you know, and I just responded in the chat just because you have other people who may be misled, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she tried to, well, she didn't try. She said, talking about Frankie and I, both of you hit your baby mamas. And for those who wonder, I talked about it years, you know, before. It's my son's mother who actually hit me. And in the audio, we hear the neighbor begging her to stop. And it's ironic, you know what I'm saying? Because once again, Frankie made a whole live stream about that. He was happy. He thought he had something on me. You know what I'm saying? And I heard he put a knife on his wife. I heard his wife cut his face off. You know, I mean, cut his face with a knife or something. You know, but I guess that's okay. But yeah, I feel free about this, man. You know, hold on. I'm gonna see. I don't know what he said at the beginning. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to some. Let's see who else is gonna talk about.
Maybe you just need to tell the truth. The truth. That I feel it's for Lydia or what Lucas did. Both. But my lust is a sin. And God made you the way you are. But Lucas, did you really think that God
My time.
made you that?
Here we have some more. Frankie real heated.
So that's what I'm saying. So by him paying homage to you, it definitely wasn't him going out saying, "Oh, well, Sai ain't this or Sai ain't that." He didn't take no attacks at you. He didn't say that like nothing negative was said about you, bro. But yet and still, like you calling this man out his name, he a bitch, he a hoe, he this, that, and the third, bro. Come, like you are OG, bro. Like imagine how much it's hurting us to see you act like this about us, bro.
Man, listen to me for a minute. Hold on, brother. Chris did all of that to get some goddamn views and get some subscribers.
Man, come on, bro.
All the nigga was doing was clout chasing. You could be fooled by that bullshit,
bro. But that ain't real though, bro.
It is real. Let me play a clip for you. Hold on. Let me.
I heard it though. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm literally on the show every day, bro. Like I heard everything, and I know exactly.
Chris said on that live.
Hold on, brother. So you're telling me by him going to give information to Shaka Dudu, that shit mean nothing to you, bro?
But why would you think? Why would you think if Chris and Neo X been beefing, Chris ain't spoke to?
I'm living rent free in Frankie's mind.
Neo X and God knows how long. If Neo X made 50 million, hold on. Neo X made 50 million videos.
Let's deal with one.
About
videos about me too. I need you
understood. That's what I'm saying. And
brother, I need you to calm down and deal with the question that I asked you. By him texting, calling Shaka Dudu about me, trying to get Shaka to bang on me, that don't mean shit to you, brother? That's what you should be calling and saying, yo, sorry, you know what? That is kind of fucked up. That is kind of messed up. But no, you coming in here trying to smooth shit over, brother. You coming in here trying to pour honey on some goddamn smoke that's already out there. Nah, the nigga's a fucking fraud. He's a bitch ass nigga for that. And I'm standing on that. Nobody can convince me otherwise. You know why?
If he was all that, then why he ain't said that 4 months ago? He has somebody working for him for free. Maybe Chris next told him, hey, you know, I really want to get paid next time. And he's like, what? You want to get paid? F that ninja. But that he ain't going to say. Right? Just like first he was acting like, oh, no, I don't want to do polite interview no more. Well, we got to find out why he didn't want to do it. Because his term was not suitable to him.
Because the proof is right here in the pudding.
February is February. So that was 4 months ago. You already showed that, Frankie. That was 4 months ago.
But he getting upset about stuff that he do. He texts people behind the scenes, record them, blackmail them, set people against each other. This is what he does.
Yeah.
And now he acts like it's wrong when other people do it. He got to realize it'd be different if he was, you know, up front and he was a stand-up person. But these are all of the sneaky tactics he been doing. And when people just tell him they don't like what he's doing, like the guy over here is telling him, he calling him an OG, basically saying, listen, you know, I'm looking at you like a grandpa or grandfather or some type of leader. You acting a certain kind of way. What he don't see is that he justifies what he wants to do. See, he ain't hearing what the dude's saying. He's saying how you're behaving is what we talking about, and this is really petty. You know what I'm saying? But he don't realize. On one note, he acts like he don't realize he draws in these type of people. He just said before he knew Chris was one on the up and up from the beginning, but you a chess player, and then you call him a snake. Then when you get bit, you react like you upset that you got bit. If you knew these were snakes, what's
Yep.
the point?
Facts.
Facts.
Crazy.
And he knew that 4 months ago. See, he should have said that 4 months ago. You know?
Nah, but he had to wait till he get bite. That's what he do with all of them. You don't see
That's
it?
right.
Polite, what Pharaoh, this one, whichever one you want to count. Till they bite him, you know what I'm saying? And he trying to bite them, but they running away. He got
Yeah.
bite first. He always get bite first because he's trying to use them for every little dime he could get out of them. That's why he won't get rid of the snakes.
Right,
Because
because he used the snakes as sympathy cards. That's what he
Exactly.
does. Look! I got bit. I took them back 20 times, and they bit me 18. But you doing that because you want sympathy and you want to keep content. And everybody is basically tired of seeing this same the banana in the tailpipe. We've been up on the pattern. Now regular people is coming at him, and he don't know how to take being criticized. And you've been spanking and handing out beatings for years now.
And you know what? Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the same snakes that beat him, right? He was using their venom to destroy the community. That's what he does. He used the venom to destroy the community until they bite him himself. You see what I'm saying? And then he lashed out at all of them like he wasn't the snake holder. He the one with the net. He the one with the case holding all the snakes.
Sarnetta is like the guy that he takes the snake and puts some of the venom in his blood little bit by a little bit so he can be able to take the bite. But guess what? He done put in too much venom, it's finna take him out. That's what had happened. Before it was working for a long time, he was immune to the biting. But now he getting woozy. So now he trying to throw out the snakes, but he don't know what's the poison one from the non-poison. He done stuck his hand in the whole bottle and the whole barrel and getting bit by everybody. He don't know who biting him.
Yeah, and that's what they doing. You know, they trying to pin the narrative like this is not about Polite and the victim. This is not about the same old thing we've been talking about all along while you was coming at us, attacking us, talking about old news and gossip. This is the same thing we are talking about. All these people with these religions and they dress up in these uniforms and they act like they smart. And just like he does the same thing. Pay attention. The same thing he says, and people come on his show and say about these particular men, was even saying on Bro Sanchez, these particular men, and we've been saying this for months, but people act like only now they outraged. Everybody's outraged.
All of a
Like
sudden.
what happened 6 months ago? You know what I'm saying? Frenchie this, Frenchie that. People that don't even know us or know Sanetta from nowhere. They just pick inside because he's from France. That's how pathetic it was. But yeah, we've been saying the same thing about these particular men who act like they're so smart. They bring you all this religion and they act like they are players and they got 1, 2 wives. These are the men that is going to commit pedophile. They have that record. They have that track record. And who else has 2 wives? Or so-called 3? Okay, so just pay attention. Pay attention to York. Pay attention to Polite and a lot more names that I could call, but it's just not clicking right now.
I know I think this is Ali Muhammad had like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I don't know if he still got them, but I remember that they were saying that at one time.
Yeah, I think somebody mentioned something about him too. So yeah, you gotta watch out for him.
Yep.
That's the ones that people think they are players and they smooth and they smart and they this and they that. And that's the ones you have to look up for, and that's the ones that the community keep giving a pass.
Right. The new dudes is different. They opposite from the old cats. The old cats used to wear whatever the clothes was for whatever particular scam they was running, religion, whatever. These guys, they mix it up. They go in between. You'll see the pills with, wearing something cultural. The next time you see them, they wearing the fitted hats, and instead of the New York with the N and the Y, and turn the Y into an unk, and they mixing all this stuff in here and wearing jerseys with Egyptian pharaoh names on it, and it confuses people because you're blending cultures that don't have nothing to do with one another, and then they move with it, and then you think you're looking at basketball players that done turned rappers and all this stuff they doing, and all of them is trying to do something that they wasn't either they didn't make it in the game or they just trying to make it happen. They was trying to be rappers, Pillman was trying to be rappers, Polite trying to be a rapper, Shaka Amos trying to be a rapper and a singer, a Kemetic priest, and it's all these different things they were doing, and that's what you call the House of Consciousness Circus, because that's what you got. You went in there, you seen a bunch of clowns, but they was all trying to be other than a clown, but we knew you was clowns. You see what I'm saying? It's like they took the makeup off and all of that, but you still a clown. They made it harder to see them as clowns because they changed outfits. But now that everybody is being exposed and stuff is coming out, now but like you said, we've been doing this for years from different sections of this whole game. See, Sarnetta think it's a game, but guess what? You can't play life itself. You can play what they call the game of life, but that always ends with it's like being at the casino. You can play on the table, but you can't beat the table. You can't beat the house. Eventually you're gonna lose. And this is what you're seeing. The house of cards, the HOK, have fallen. And like he said, the only ones who are gonna be there to a certain extent is Unc and Reginald. But guess what? When the right people come and that right pressure come, you're gonna go. You like they say, you was born alone. You're gonna die alone. You're gonna go out by yourself because he was the one that galvanized all of the power unto himself. Like Bennett asked earlier this morning, I'm glad he kept repeating that. Did they warn the mother? Did they warn the mother? I said, yeah, that's the $1 million question. Why they doing all of this mess? He could have been stopped this if he had any remorse. If he had a soul, he would have felt bad and would have never allowed that to happen. But he didn't because he's a selfish, soulless individual, and he don't condemn everybody in the House of Consciousness with him. Go ahead.
You wanna go to the other video?
Yeah. Let's do that. Here, I'm gonna pause this. Yeah. Okay. Let me do that. Hold on.
Let me see the time stuff. Hold on.
And then I'll do this. So.
Brother Sanchez.
Satanist. But hey, to each his own.
Oh, that's what he into?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to share the link in the chat for those who didn't know. Yeah, that dude is deep in it. He said it.
I thought Sanchez was into the Aboriginal thing.
Well, maybe he's as well, but
I don't think he could stand them neither.
He's a Satan advocate. He said it himself.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to share the link now. I made a stream about it 5 months ago, but I'm going to share the link in the chat. See, people, even Frankie, are finding my videos interesting now, all of a sudden. But when I say people, I'm talking about this deviance.
Yeah, that ain't good. Like negative.
Bro Sanchez is a Satan advocate. He says it himself, proudly, over and over again. On his own stream. It's not like a private conversation, but go ahead, Tom.
Right, yeah, because I always, when I used to peep into them, I always seeing them debating the flat Earth thing. So what a Satanist got to do with a flat earther? Like, they don't make no sense.
Well, he is a flat earther himself.
That's confusion.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
but
is pure confusion.
in your own time, I think when you're gonna hear what he says, you're gonna use that for a clip. You're gonna use that for a video. He went on, like, he is no secret. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah.
Yo.
Here's the link. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna send it to your email.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yo, that is insane. That's what I mean by people like Frank and them they're not educated enough to be in these positions because, number one, what does Satanism got to do with black people coming together, especially dealing with Africa? Not saying that Africa don't have their own forms of black magic and all of that, but this is insanity. Satanism is not going to unite us together. This is worse as Christianity.
I'll let you hear it for yourself, brother.
All right.
I'll let you know, because one thing people know when I come up with the title, it's no cap. It's no cap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, indeed. And I think, hold on, I had yeah. Young Hero, you got that timestamp ready?
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
Oh, is it his latest live stream?
Yeah, the one I happened today.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know if it's finished or not.
I
think the one with Paul Light.
Okay, so that one. Okay. Which timestamp should I go to, brother?
1 hour, 12 minutes and 40 seconds.
That's very precise. 1:12:40.
I want you wasting no time, they don't talk
I
a lot.
appreciate that, brother. So here it is. I'm gonna make it larger, and then let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it looks like Apostle. So his name is Stanford O. Montgomery. Okay.
Sonetta did not know about this particular case.
Which one did he know about?
Just that girl.
Which one did he know about then?
He knew about the other one.
Right,
had to know, bro.
God damn. God damn. You can't make this shit up.
If he knew about it.
Man, how much Sonetta pay you to come over here? And
Everybody knew. The dude even said I love Dr. York. We all knew who Dr. York was. Why would you say I love Dr. York?
We can't hear you, Sonetta Jr., man. We can't hear you.
Apostle, fix your mic real quick. Get close to it, or fix it up real quick.
They're clowning him, man. Somebody call him Sonetta Jr.
Yeah, I have never met Sonetta in person.
It's so funny when people come in with some talking points. What difference does it make if you met him in person or not? How many times he's been on Frankie's panel? He's been beefing with Sai coming back too many times.
So you don't know. If you never met the dude, how can you say he didn't know? You don't know that nigga. He a stranger, right?
That's what I'm saying. If he knew, I don't know nothing about it.
Oh, okay, got it. You
I don't believe
don't know
Sonetta was supported, but I don't know. These niggas be weird. And
Sonetta said. Now, Sonetta did say.
I got a question, Apostle.
Talking to the lawyer and polite at the same time.
I got a question. You said Sonetta, bro. You said Sonetta didn't know about this particular case. Which one did he? I got a question. Which one did he know about?
He knew about the one, his wife's cousin.
Okay, I'm done.
There you have it.
I don't want to get nobody in trouble, man. I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
And that's family. Hey. How you not know about family? And you around? How you not know you got a weirdo looking all kinds of weirdo ways at your kids or your nieces and nephews? Because you a weirdo.
My thing is this,
not
right?
Not you, Apostle.
I'm saying
Sonetta knew that Paul Light was a pedophile before the charge he just caught with his wife.
Years before. And he didn't say everything he knew, because on his rant he said, I ain't giving them everything, I'm waiting to hear clap back. on some other occasion, it was like, saying that, he got stuff from him, like, because we know he records, you know what I'm saying? What did he say? Like, I have fires on you and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But hey, so that's the part you want me to keep on going, brother Young Hero?
Yeah, I think he's gonna say a little more, but like
Okay,
another
okay,
30 seconds.
okay. Let's hear it.
And it's, bro, if you know about one, you know about them all. That's my theory.
Everybody knew Sanchez. I knew this junk 2 years ago when the dude said, because they was asking him about Dr. York. They was like, if Dr. York was guilty, would you still support him? Nigga, it's still on YouTube. The nigga said, if Dr. York was guilty, I would still support him. Don't that sound like you a pedo? You support a pedo?
And bro, that's all I was saying with when I was talking to the Bobby dude about the mother of the child, bro. I can't imagine what she going through, bro. And I'm not trying to blame her, but she does have to take some blame, bro.
That's it.
She
I
put her
think that
child in
was
that
it.
position.
You could stop.
That's Bro Chen. Is that Bro Sanchez talking? Bro Sanchez, sorry, Bro Sanchez talking right now?
No, that's somebody else.
He has to be crazy.
No, he had to go in on the guy, actually, I think.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Because blaming the mother, I mean, that's crazy. If they're taking, Polite's, narrative and Frankie's narrative, you know what I'm saying, and all this rape okay narrative, you know what I'm saying, the mother clearly stated that Pedolite told her that they were going to get something to eat and, take some pictures.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But from the
And
beginning,
they've been painting this narrative forever that they were going to some after party
and the mother knew and allowed that and all that. I mean, dang, those guys are so crazy, for real, man. And Chris Nace, for the record, Chris MVP Harris, live on air on his own channel, said that the parents failed the girl. He blamed both the parents of the girl. And it's funny when they make statements like that, do they even acknowledge that they were wrong?
Around those people.
How
bro.
can you blame a woman for that, bro? How can you blame a woman?
Bro, let me finish, bro. If I got a daughter, bro, and
You can't blame the woman, bro.
Can I finish, bro? If I got a daughter,
but she was asleep.
If I got a daughter and I have a
No, the apostle has a new version now that she was sleeping. So she's sleeping and he's talking to a sleeping person. He said, "Oh, we're gonna go get something to eat." Right, and she sleeps, but then she hears him. Man,
around all type of weird niggas, or a nigga
I mean,
who
that's a
not
good
her
point. That's a good
father,
point.
or a nigga who not her father.
Listen, man.
Then
Listen,
whatever
listen,
happens
listen,
to my
listen,
daughter,
listen. Hold on. Wait, second. Really, please. All right, I'm gonna be real with you, my nigga. I'm with you. The mama gotta take some accountability too, but I don't think
that's Bro Sanchez right
that's
now.
Bro Sanchez done.
Yeah, all right. I wonder if Satan has to take some accountability too.
her accountability is as much as black men. Because I'm gonna tell you something, we're protectors, and a woman should be able to leave her motherfucking child around any of us kind of niggas. And you gotta
exactly.
think, I'm just saying, like, Polite ain't the type nigga that you would say, oh, that's a pedophile. He out here, he's a successful man. You wouldn't think that a nigga like that looking at a young. But listen,
that's who does it.
That's
like
successful man, indeed. That supports you. That's on tape. Saying that
But that shows
my thing. I'm just saying,
he not FBA
but,
either.
But
So
I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking from my mindset though. I'm thinking about that.
Somebody said he's not FBA because some people.
But she didn't know though. The thing was she wasn't. It's obvious she wasn't into what Polite was doing in the conscious part. Because I remember one time when Polite was up there again after I had sent some video footage to Jabari. We had an inbox conversation, and then he told me. Remember, I showed you that Shaka in one of my videos, the conversation where he was like he's gonna talk to Polite, and he wasn't gonna do nothing else until he got to the bottom of it. And then some months later, Polite and him was sitting there somewhere, like they was at like a little restaurant or something, and he had some light-skinned girl with him. I don't know if it was the victim's mother, but she was in her phone the whole time looking down. Most of these females that I've seen around Polite was not interested in looking into the information. So that's the thing. If you're gonna, if anything, if you're gonna try to place fault somewhere, it would be like that, because a lot of times women are not into the information as deep as the men. You can even take that and put it in a regular setting, that most of us are more into it than the females. The females are often into other things. But again, I wouldn't say it's her fault per se, because he wasn't looking for women like that. He wasn't pulling cultural women that would at least be like, have some background into what was going on. Because a cultural woman that's really into the knowledge, she'd already be plugged in and be like, yo, I heard of you from such and such. And then I heard of this, and she'll be in circles where somebody will even probably suggest, you know, this such and such is heard of blah 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 blah. The same thing with the dudes who lost money to polite. They was in the conscious community somewhat, but they
Crypto
still
rooms.
weren't doing no research. So they, see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's no way you can really, you know, put a percentage on that, because there's so many things behind it. But we know that he targeted women that was loose to what he considered loose, and I would say loose meaning not under the restraints of cultural women, because he took all of his women that was dressing cultural and then took them from that to short skirts and Dolce Gabbana and all of that. And so that's the type of crowd of woman he went for. So you can't say that's her fault. Like she said in her impact statement, she trusted him. Go ahead, Shaka.
No, because you said she trusted him. She said the first time she left him alone. So that's why I
Right.
went like
So
this.
that means she been guarding her daughter all the way up to that
Yeah.
point where she felt safe enough to let her go with him down to go get something to eat and take some pictures and come right back.
Yeah.
See, so that right there alone proves that she was protecting her baby the whole time. That
Yeah.
kills everything right there.
And the thing about it, man, is it's sickening, because it's not just about he being successful or talking fast or into the knowledge. You know, is in every category. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame, because we shouldn't be going to this in our culture as black men. We should know better and do better. So it's a shame that we even have issues that family members, you know what I'm saying, not just strangers, uncles and people in the church and people in Boy Scouts and all these people take advantage of children. You know what I'm saying? And we as men, we failing because we have to take accountability for all these men action and do something about them. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's somebody like Polite or just a regular average man working a 9 to 5, anybody who disrespects a child, even before, you know what I mean, they go jail, somebody need to put some hands and feet on them. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna be tolerated, you know what I mean? And that's the issue, man. You know what I'm saying? That we, like in tradition life, whether it's your grandparents, your aunt, your uncle, when your mother had issues, she have 5, 6, 7 children. She leaving the children with grandma and grandpa, with uncle and auntie. It was never nothing sexual, nothing. You see what I'm saying? If anything, if you were bad, you get a whooping. You know what I mean? That was the black family. You see what I'm saying? So it's just sick that this is what we have come to, man, as black men. So they can't blame the women at all, even if certain things the women have to take accountability for, especially when you have real upright men that's trying to tell y'all do not fall for these men. Don't let the money fool you. Don't let the swagger fool you. Don't let the loud mouth fool you. People that's always loud is always something behind it. It's always something to prove. You don't want these, and but they so stuck in certain information, certain knowledge, certain religion, that any man that come with these biblical narratives that doesn't own up to nothing in reality, that's what they gravitate to. So regardless if me, Shaka, 5 other men come and tell them the same thing, they running back to them. And this is what you're seeing on YouTube right now. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's so they have to step up in that kind of way. But as far as them leaving their children, and that's another thing. If it's not the father, like you can't even trust anybody. So it's hard for me to tell women anything.
There you
I
go.
can't, you know what I mean? Like, but go ahead.
Yes, like she said she's trying to help her daughter heal, and she don't know how to heal. That's trauma. Most of us don't know. I just started learning about trying to heal from trauma using certain meditative music. I got a bunch of stones that I use. I wear every day on my person, and and just try to. I got a singing bowl, for sounds that my wife put me on. It's a constant thing that you have to do every day. And the wildest thing about learning about the heal, it takes you to be hurt in some traumatic way to make you uncomfortable to realize, okay, what I was doing ain't working. Like the pain be so great, it drives you into certain areas, and then you start learning. Some of us all of us have that spiritual GPS in us at one form. Like Shaka, he said he was in the Hebrew thing at one time, but he got out of that. And then look where he's at. So it's like it's different.
I'm sorry. Which one? Which Shaka is that?
Well, then you say you used to be into the Hebrew thing?
No, not me.
Which one was it? My bad.
I grew up in a Christian family. No, it's okay. No need to apologize. No, I grew up in a Christian family, but I think maybe you heard me saying that I was learning the Hebrew language.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know it was Hebrew something. Okay. So yeah, but either way.
Maybe Pum Pum Smash Walk. Well, he said I'm Jewish. He said that my father is white. So I responded, no, my father's not white. I even showed the picture. Bonjour, ça va? And for the record, I'm not Jewish. My parents are not Jewish. But even if they were, what does that have to do with the convo? But go ahead, Tom.
Right, yeah, but I was just saying, well, you was into something previous, and then you ended up going into, studying the Kemetic stuff. Like I said, we all came from different paths, and some of it was not as painful as others. And so I understand that too, because you have to get out pain. One thing pain does, it drives you out your comfort zone, and it leaves you in a weird space, like you don't know. They say like you don't never find yourself until you're lost. You know what I'm saying? Heru, like you end up in a space like you floating because what the trauma was so crazy, right?
I've been there, bro. I just been there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So being a single father, that alone will let you know, because it was a tragic accident too. You know what I'm saying? So it was like hit me from nowhere. You know what I mean? Didn't know how to really process it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it took me months to really, catch myself, and still, I still be having days where I just, you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no doubt. And so so we have to, unfortunately we're getting there. It just feel like we're not. Is that Andrea?
It is.
Okay.
Too late.
Go ahead, Queen. Take the
No,
floor.
it's just you guys are making really good points here. You really are. I mean, it takes it. When he makes his opening and all the stuff, when you know better, you do better. It's you. We have to do the hard work, and that's what people are not wanting to do. It's easy to blame somebody else for what you don't want to take the time to do. And it takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. It takes time. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know, why people want to continually want to just keep pointing the finger at somebody else. All the stuff that these, people are doing on these YouTube streets. Take responsibility and accountability for your own actions, and stop trying to make it sound like somebody is doing something to you or saying something about that's, when they do stuff like that, that means that hard work hasn't been done yet. And so I don't pay, I mean, them coming at, Shaka for some of the stuff that they created is kind of ridiculous.
But I'm of the opinion, this is just me. When people if people talk about me, I just agree with them quickly and move on. I ain't got time to sit. I'm not gonna carry on no conversation with you. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't. I mean, I know sometimes you have to get out there and defend your honor, defend your character, whatever. But sometimes to me, it's just a waste of damn time because they're gonna come back and say it again. They're gonna come back and say, I disagree. Hey, yeah, okay, yeah, I sure did beat my baby mama. Okay, now what? Okay, now what?
Well, if it was the
You
case,
know,
but it's not even
yeah,
the case. You know,
yeah,
it's
but
a lie.
yeah, I
She
understand
actually
that.
is the one who hit me. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, but but they don't care. But my point is they don't care that you did that. You got all that information out there, and they don't care. They don't care that you've already posted that. So if they're not going to take the time to hear what you said about it, yeah, okay, yeah, I did do that. Okay, so now what?
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
just trying to change the narrative.
Hold on. Just I'm sorry, brother Young. Just out of curiosity, you know the lady, the 0x, is this what she claimed in her live stream?
She said that last night.
Yeah,
In the
that's why I
chat,
told
right?
you
In the chat.
Sanetta was playing it.
But in the chat. Oh, okay, I get it. Because in
Yeah,
the chat,
yeah, there was some of that stuff was in the chat.
Oh yeah, in the chat. But did she also say that in her stream?
Yeah,
I haven't seen her
I
stream.
seen it last night.
Oh.
I was watching it last night, and she brought that up. She did bring it up about no matter of fact, she brought that up in the stream with the that you probably broke the laws of mine, and she was saying she
Oh, I get
mentioned
it.
that. She
I
said
get it.
that
Okay.
today.
But it's
I watched it.
interesting. It's interesting because in the chat I responded and I said, clearly that I have the audio that I put up 7 years ago, and we hear the neighbor begging my son's mother to
And she
stop.
just taking the same narrative
And
that
knowing that I said that, what I'm saying, she still goes live and then try to argue that, what I'm saying.
And
So
like I said,
it is what it is. But
did she just clout chasing? And when it's supposed to be about the victim and the case and what's really going on, they trying to change the narrative, and she trying to help him with it too. So it's just pathetic.
she can try, but like at least say some truthful things if you want to go in on me.
Yeah,
but hold
because
on,
they have no truth.
she's begging me. Hold on, she wants to say hello because she's gonna keep bugging me. Hold on, please. I don't know. Reste là. It's a shame because before I didn't mind when she would go, show her face and all, but because I discussing Frankie dude and all these people who didn't care at all of what he said. So now I'm like, restraining her from appearing.
Yeah,
it's so sad,
I
man.
understand, bro. Yeah, that's what you got to deal with.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Goodbye.
Queen.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. She said bonne nuit, which means good night.
Yeah. Bonne nuit.
She's happy when she gets to say hello. Then she's real happy. She leaves me alone.
Yeah, she
But,
was. She
go
was
ahead,
just
Tom.
saying little things, man, and they was going through the 42 laws, and they was trying to count the ones they think that you broke based off of what they've been seeing.
Okay.
And like I said, it's just, and she said something to the effect of, she the realest channel, and that's why she got the least followers, because you got the least followers because you just started and you ran off other people that could have helped you got someone. But again, it is clout chasing at this point, because you can look at the titles and her content. Like I said, it means stuff to other people, but when you talk about Black people survival, any race survival can only survive if there's a heterosexual male and a heterosexual female constantly reproducing. What she's doing,
She's gonna go in on you now.
conversations about transgender versus cisgender versus, I'm a
All
biological
kind of
woman
craziness.
versus trans. None of that got nothing to do with the pro life of the Black race. That has nothing to do with us, and that's what she need to really step out and look at that and say, well, does that have a place in Pan-Africanism? It doesn't have a place there. Where a place does it have in the forefront of any other Black organization out there? It doesn't. And because of that, this is what it's confusion. And that's all that stuff had to be put in the place where it goes. It has no place in us talking about getting ourselves together as a race and continuing forward. This ain't got nothing to do with for or against what her lifestyle is, or I call it death style, because if it ain't a male and a female, when you pass, you're not gonna leave nothing behind, because it took a male and a female for you to get here. So you can't argue that. You see what I'm saying? And again, no disrespect, but again, because of what Shaka represent, and even Young Hay will represent, I see things in a whole nother in a light. In noon, we say it's Libra time, it's justice time, or you could say it's Ma'at time. In noon, we have one of the names of the planet Jupiter, or Jutah, as I'll call her at noon, is the planet of justice, and that's the sun god. And Heru is also the spirit sun god. To me, y'all represent something way bigger than what other people see. And so because y'all come through with that fire, and again, this is what it looks like right now. We are not 3,000 years ago. We don't have the moose and all this stuff in the you know, the Egyptian headgear and the pyramids in the back, and we got soldiers and all this stuff around. We done fell. We coming back to ourselves. And so these people are foreigners to me. You understand? These weird names that these so-called kinky head people who claim they're part of us, they're not. They're not. They share the same ethnicity, but they got a foreign mind, and the way they act is foreign, and they bring in foreign concepts into what we're trying to do. You understand? So I'm not here to play no games with them. That's why when y'all see my icon, it has Africa on it with the symbol of life, and these are the light, some of the colors that come from the sun. So I have my perception is different, and I just look out for what we're trying to do. It's a war. It's no way to get around it. I wish it wasn't this way, but it is. And every time we go in a certain direction, we have these people who have an agenda, who are pretending to be pro-black, and I'm using that loosely, meaning for black people and black problems and black solutions. Neo-X is not for black people. When you're gay and you're gay and you still maintaining who you are, but when you gay and then you start hanging out with the alphabet boys and all of that, that's your religion. That's your people. That's your flag. Your flag got 6, 7 colors in it. It ain't got nothing to do with the red, black, and green or any color that's dealing with our people. They have a whole different narrative. Same thing with Sarnetta. He only cares about his country. His country is Harlem. That's his country. He only cares about that. He's not for black people's liberation. They're not a part of that. Polite, all of them are not a part of that, and they have to go. And guess what? We represent those positive forces who are getting them out of here. It just take a little longer because those forces are not human. And so they do different things, but removing Polite, York, and all these other people, whether they black or white, whatever, it's a movement that is clearing the way for us to get down to the nitty gritty. And we have to get to a point where we got to stop having these heartbreaking stories, especially when you have people that have their children being hurt and harmed by people who are claiming to be conscious, who are claiming to be knowledgeable. That's the worst part. What are we supposed to do? We supposed to just eat pom-poms and just act like this stuff ain't happening? We supposed to be angry, but don't have fake anger. Like Neil and them, that's fake anger. Sarnetta and upon them, that's fake anger. Y'all not upset. Y'all upset because you're losing money and prestige, and and guess what? Black people have to learn to destroy the idols in their minds and hearts first before they can deal with the idols outside themselves. I'm done.
Yeah, all that is true. Like I said, when it comes to doing the hard work, that's not what people want to do. It's easy to do what we're seeing happening, and with people, coming up with whatever stories or whatever lies or whatever they want to tell on somebody else. That's easy. That's easy. That's why, like I said, I don't pay them no mind. I don't, anybody in my life who feels like they got to say, make up a lie to make themselves feel better. Hey, okay, yeah, what you said is true. Go on about yourself. I don't care. If that's what you want to believe, go on about yourself. I don't care. I'm not going to waste my energy on people who do that, because that's what they're going to do. They're not going to try to come and say nice things about you, because it's easier to do the other thing when you haven't done the introspection. It's easier to keep going at you and trying to make and come up with lies to substantiate how they feel about themselves. And it comes back to them. It doesn't go back to anybody. You can say whatever you say all day long, but if you can't tell the truth about a particular situation because it's easier to do the other, then you go on about yourself. I ain't got time. I don't have that kind of energy anymore. I'm too old for that. So,
and please let me share something which is quite interesting in my opinion. I cannot download the stream now. I have a feeling it's not going to take it down. This is Chris Snakes. You see, that's the title. Keeping things in perspective is important. You can see it was streamed less than 24 hours ago. You have 7 comments. So we're going to see where he replied. Now here that person wrote, "Love you, Chris. You my guy. How does Sanada clean it up? I don't know if abandoning him is now. I'm sorry. I don't know if abandoning him now is the way." Now he replied, "Abandoning is not the correct terminology. The HOK brand must be cleaned up." How come he didn't say it must be cleaned up all these months when he was capping for scam cheddar? Now, then there's another part where he responded, which is here. That person wrote, Polite said on Instagram that he was set up by a bitter ex-girlfriend. We need to hear both sides of the story. Stuff happens. Now, okay, no, I thought that was him who wrote that stuff. There's another part where he replied here. That person wrote, I gotta disagree respectfully, Chris. This isn't on Sa. He can't control what Polite does, and Polite hasn't been on his show doing a debate in years. Now, Chris next replied, they knew, bro. When he put they, who is he talking about? It's safe to conclude he's talking about the HOK, right? But that's the same guy we have on tape, not a private conversation, live on air on Poom Poom Smash Walkway live stream, saying that when Sanada made his rant about Polite, he cleared that up. He was joking.
Yeah.
So he's no longer joking now, all of a sudden.
Yeah, same guy that was trying to protect him, talking about you messing up his money.
Oh, yes.
Messing up his bag.
Hold on, wait. Look at that one. Go back. Look at the one above where it says Sarnetta kept Polite
love affair
with that child
secret for a year and a half. And they're talking about, the girl. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, see, they know, but like you said, all of them, all they doing is confirming what we all been saying all along. That's it. Since 2018, baby Dr. York, that's gonna haunt Sarnetta for the rest of his life because he wish he hadn't said it, but it was true, and that echoing throughout the rest of them, and everybody now is saying it, and now that Sarnetta is losing, his so-called pawns, because that's how he look at them. Everything is chess to him. So Chris and all of them are pawns. Right. And so it ain't about the brand. It's the man. You can't clean up Filthy Frank. And anything Filthy Frank builds, it's filthy from the inside out. Right. So but it's just showing that Chris doesn't understand the difference between what Sarnetta is or Frank Gary is and HOK. Like he said on here, that Reggie and Unknum is HOK. Remember, he switches the definition when it's convenient. Because when he was over there in the Lake of Fire, like last month, he claimed that the HOK was the people on the streets of 125, and he named Bobby him and all of them. That's what he said was the HOK was the people on the streets. But then when he go to YouTube, it changes. So it's like you can't believe nothing he says unless you double, triple check it and check it against reality and stuff that he can't control. The narrative. See, his spell is breaking. That's what you're witnessing. The black powers of spell that he casted or recasted from everybody else didn't change. Because there was a time that Sarnetta didn't have no power. And he waited till he got enough power and transferred over to himself. And he done that by taking the souls or the empty shells of the former teachers, you know, and he kept them over there as a library, and he can keep it alive. He just puppeted off of old material, and people just like to come there to get information, and he just utilized people's love for certain individuals he had over there, and then eventually people start loving Star because he just played behind the wall, but eventually he came from behind the curtain, and people got to look at the monster maker, and now they're realizing that you're just as bad as the people you brought around, and all that chess. He just telling y'all he was playing all of y'all all along, and he only got love for his queen, and his queen that he loves is himself and Cynthia, because he ain't throwed her under the bus at all. He called everybody else, even the par, every name under the sun except Cynthia. Everybody else he don't care about. So they should tell you that right there.
Yeah, he cursed her out live on air, and he accused her of stealing money. Let me just show another thing. This is funny. That's the guy that I usually nickname the dude with the devil horn, who went in on me and us for Frankie, and now he's still now going in on
And now
Frankie.
we going on Chris.
How ironic! And you see the title now. Sanetta see that Chris is a snake. No crying now, Negro. Hold your own. You know what? Now look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail. This is what he wrote. He wrote, yes, Sanetta had something to do with Polite Case, and now Sanetta believes Chris is a snake. Now, if he has something to do with Polite Case, why were you capping for him?
All the time you were capping for Sanetta.
Yeah, he was capping for Sanetta. And this is what's funny. You know, these people, because he thinks he's looking good going in on Sanetta. Did he just find out that, you know, Scam Cheddar has something to do with with Polite just now? Like he thinks we're gonna believe it. But let me propose that we hear a bit more of Frankie, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so funny. You know how he is when he talks.
Calling this nigga.
Saturday, February 25th.
You can sweet talk.
JJ tried to bang on you.
But
on my current live stream, talking about your master's degree.
Sir,
You didn't reply, Jack. Oh,
I'm not like that's not my.
You still got that live?
Let you finish.
He would become white.
It's funny. Frankie playing clips now. he's taking people's stars now.
Toxic because you have individuals.
When you hear a nigga say some shit like this about you, listen.
These are the facts.
These are the facts.
I will hold the HOK to the same standard.
Listen.
The HOK had a problem. There are problems with certain individuals that have come into the HOK, into that brand.
Chris Snakes is such a damn punk hypocrite. This sucker was capping for the HOK like his life depending on it. He went at us, called us all kinds of names. Yeah, those are the people that fell. And now, he woke up today, and now there's a problem in the HOK. All these dudes, man. Even after he was
thought he was a part of, and Sanetta told him he will never HOK.
But even the funny thing, even after Scam Cheddar Frankie humiliated live on air, he still capped for Frankie. After he had time to sleep and wake up, and he made like a couple of streams. He went in on Dan Calloway. Like, how does that make sense? But hey, it's quite amusing to hear that, to see how
let's see what he have to say now. His sucker ass after what Sanetta said about him. Like I said, you know, what I mean, all of them going back and forth. Like Napu said, this is what he just said it like maybe a few weeks ago. You know, I mean, a month ago. You know, this is what would happen, and we seen it unfold. And like Shaka been saying, just wait for that date. Wait for that date. You know what I'm saying? So they like to talk about MLK, who's in the burning building now.
Oh yeah. Who's in the burning house? The burning house of pedals.
Into that brand. And there were complaints about this individual. There were things.
This is the same Chris Next punk, Chris MVP Harris, who told me when he went live on his panel, nobody put a gun to his face. You're messing up his brand. That's his business. Capping for Side like a sucker.
Said about this individual.
And I've done nothing.
That he was doing.
And I have done
nothing. And they knew about it.
And I knew about it.
And did nothing.
And I did
this
nothing.
Is the facts.
And
nothing was done.
And nothing was done.
Nothing was done.
That's the truth, son.
And it allowed him to operate.
And I allowed him to operate. How dare you?
Chris Snakes, how dare you? You know, I would have expected that like in a few weeks, in a few months. But when he got humiliated publicly, and the next day he went live, and the same day he was like, I'm gonna fall back, sir. I'm gonna fall back. And the next day he's going on other people. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, what happened? I wonder. You know, it's funny how a trial changed a lot of because he didn't have that perspective back then. Oh my goodness.
Bring your ass up here telling me about some goddamn Chris Harris didn't say that. Or it wasn't no, nigga.
Am I allowed to speak now, sir?
Go ahead and speak, but don't come at me with no weak shit, bro.
What would you rather
our
me be
platforms can be quite
you rather
toxic,
me be?
And they could be or become.
Go ahead.
See, I'm very cordial. I'm not screaming. I'm not emotional about none of this.
You know why?
I'm trying to actually have a real.
About. See, listen.
Now, I would like you. Earlier, I said he doesn't look doped up to me, but I'm not an expert. But now, if he's not a dope, he's so hyped up. Look at him shaking from left to right. Look at him.
Would you rather me be?
And they could be or become.
Go ahead.
See, I'm very cordial. I'm not screaming. I'm not emotional about none of this.
You know why?
I'm trying to actually have a real.
About. See, listen. Whenever you got niggas popping up trying to defend some shit because they ain't talking about their ass. If your ass was in here and they was talking about you.
That's the Frankie who's talking about, who's on tape plenty of time telling people F your mother, F your daughter, F your son. And now he's aggravated over some stuff that he knew about.
You wouldn't want nobody to say, nah, brother, he'll fall back. No, nigga. My shit is on the line, not you. You ain't got shit to do with it. You cool. You walking in smooth sailing.
Now, one thing Frankie ain't gonna tell his audience is that the paper is real low now. The donations, the Cash App, PayPal, it has to be real low. The views as well. Can you imagine how many? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say one thing he ain't gonna say is that the guy walking on smooth sailing, because he ain't got no pedophiles around him. He don't bring pedophiles to the community. He don't bring all this attention and talk bad about people and call them all kind of names and have people scamming and all this. And when the pressure come, he always like to talk about people can't take the pressure. So what are you talking about? You the one bring all these things.
The toughest environment. The toughest environment. He's made of tough skin, allegedly, and he has one dude that he labels a snake, and he's all in his feelings because that dude now is jumping ship after he humiliated the dude. See, the funny thing is that if he did not humiliate Chris Snake will probably be capping for him still. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But sometimes it takes a few days to process. You know, the next day, Chris Snakes, was still capping for Frankie, like the few days after. But then some people might have called him and sending some text messages, have some comment of, man, he humiliated you, man. You're looking crazy out there, man. And he's still capping for the homie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Frankie must have received so many emails of people like, man, I didn't know about that rant. You knew about Polite. You said it. You called him Dr. Yo Baby Yo. What about that? And then he's going to say, what?
Yeah.
I was mad at him. He's saying things to hurt me. I'm saying things to hurt him.
Yeah, he didn't know, but no, he knew that we came out from the same studies of Yuck. He said that tonight. and this and polite. He came from the same studies of Yuck, but you didn't know what he was. Like, come on, man. Like, who are you fooling right now? You know
And the thing,
exactly what he was, but it was all a money grab. He could get you money.
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead, Andrew.
I'm gonna say, and the thing is too. I mean, you guys have all the receipts for all the stuff. So when people are when people are coming at you, Shaka, and they don't have receipts for what they're saying, right? They just
Just blah blah.
it's just so, and you know they're lying if they don't have nothing to back up what they're saying. I said, let them. There's no credibility there, so I wouldn't even waste my time. Nobody knows you like that, right? We've all been on this panel with you for the last 8 months, 9 months, or whatever. Some of us, if I'm sure by now we would have picked some shit up, right? We would have called you out already. We wouldn't sit back and just allow stuff to be going on if we picked up something in quote unquote your spirit that would have come across the wrong way, right? We would have said something by now. I mean, some of us probably still say something because sometimes I hit you up in your email or something and say, hey, yeah, you might want to, but you don't get upset about it. You don't say, just Andrea, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Don't be talking to me like that. You don't do all that. You don't come out and put me on Front Street or anything like that because I might, say something to you on the backside. And that's what makes the difference between what people say to you than compared to what people are saying about other people. Because from my experience with you, I've been able to go behind the scenes and call you or hit you up in your email and say, Shaka, you might want to, consider such and such. And you don't come back on the air and say that, God damn it, that Sister Andrea came and she sent me something and I'm going to, you've never done that. So that's what sets you differently from everybody else. You're not here to try to tear people down. Even when we disagree, we don't do that. I mean, when they were rejoicing when they thought you and Young Heru fell out, right? But no, you just had a disagreement, and it's okay to have disagreements.
Frankie was happy for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They're taking what good people do when you come together and you come together for a just cause. You're going to have disagreements on how to put it out there, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to come back together and say, okay, we're going to work this out. But that's what other people do because they want to. It's not about what the end result is. It's about what's in it for me right now, right? And that's what makes this different from other people. Because I guarantee you, if I felt something different, I would have told you a long time ago, I can't roll with you no more. But I don't get that. I'm like Tara, I don't get that. I don't pick up that vibe from you or anybody else who comes on the panel. I don't pick up that vibe like that. So that's why I say I don't care. I don't care who cares what they say. They have your character and your integrity. Everybody who's come on this panel, our character and our integrity have spoken for itself. Over time, it has spoken for itself. And it doesn't, all that other stuff, who cares? They can talk till they turn purple in the face. I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, especially when it's the same old narrative, that they can't prove, you know what I'm saying? And the same old talking points they taken from the same guy. It just makes them look so pathetic that they can't even think for themselves, and they don't have like I said, no proof of nothing.
Hey, she called me Frenchie. 0x called me Frenchie in the chat. And I pointed that out, like how funny that not only that, but most of the social was saying that's Frankie's talking points, So she goes on Frankie's panel, she says he's talking points. But it's
and then he called her off before she could say 2 words, make her look stupid. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about you come in on a person platform and tell them this probably the last time you gonna be here. Like, really? Well, talk about cloud chasing, bro. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, like Andrea said, it's not just people, not everybody on the panel. It's those that genuine and been here from the start. Because we had a lot of people that nobody never asked to come over here. And a lot of them that's not here no more, you know why. You see what I'm saying? because they on the same tip that these other characters on. This two-face, this negative energy, you know what I'm saying? Just like I tell anybody I have any kind of discussion with, if you ain't bringing positive and motivation energy to me, I don't want you around me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people have beef and agendas with people already, and they come here with that same attitude and think they could just come here and do the same things they do over there. And we don't do that. And that's why I've been telling Shaka, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing none of that over here. You know what I'm saying? And you see who was who for what they was, because they doing the same things them other people doing over there to us now. You know what I mean? And those
Yeah,
people that's
they're trying.
genuine, we are mutual on everything and respect to each other. And regardless of what, I mean, it would be a shame, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't even be here if you're not really about it. If you're really about it, then good. But if you know you are not about it, then you shouldn't be here. And anybody out there, you know, that's self-righteous and selfish and think they the most, everybody, nobody's not perfect. But we ain't out here doing nothing we speaking against. So, you know, that's what it is.
Exactly.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? If people want to go at me, hey, be my guest, suit yourself. But if once again, at least say some true things, and she knows what she's saying is lies, but I ain't losing sleep over it. See, at one point when like people say, it comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying? But what's very funny is all these guys who's been going at us, disrespecting us, and now they're doing the same thing we've been doing. They're going in on side in the HOK. And that's really noteworthy. That's really noteworthy. Let's continue here with Frankie.
And
Punk.
and
Yeah, go ahead.
and they're reminding him, just like you're doing. They're playing clips of what he already said. They're doing exactly what you've been doing. The very thing they criticized that you were doing, they're doing the same thing. They're bringing up clips and reminding him of the things that he said. And
Yeah, and they used to say, "What about the information?" Because they used to
yeah,
call what we were doing
we need
gossiping.
receipts. We need
Yeah.
receipts, and now they're bringing those things forward too. I mean,
So now I guess it's not beef tube now. I guess it's the information now. And the irony, I uploaded just yesterday, September 7th, another video from some museum, dealing with some ancient artifacts that are thousands of years old. And I said, after the polite stuff, I'm gonna, start sharing this stuff again. But you will see when I will go live about the med nature, they're gonna be like 10 people, you know what I'm saying? Because people, they like to say, oh, what about the medu nature? What about the information? But it's okay, it's all good. There's something I like, but there was something very important. We covered it, and now we're watching this house of conscious
Hey,
mess
yeah,
falling
Shaq.
down. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say peace to the panel, man, because I gotta go work tomorrow. Because
Yeah,
I saw this
that's
fool already. But yeah,
okay.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, I said
Okay.
everything I
But
had to say.
but
It's like
thanks for the heads up, as
yeah,
usual, man.
yeah. Peace to Napu and Andrea. You know what I'm
same
saying?
to you.
Peace to
Like
you,
I
brother
said, we
Young.
just gonna keep doing what we doing, stay positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay on the topic. Keep
Yes.
you know what I mean. It's not over with. You know what I mean? Because like
Mm.
I said, there are gonna be more. There are gonna be
Oh,
so-called more
they're gonna
polites, and they
bang on
are
each
out there
other.
all day, every day. So
Hmm.
in order to keep the children safe, we have to keep the awareness going. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Yes.
yeah, I'm check out the rest of the video tomorrow if anything.
Yeah. Thanks, brother Young Hero.
Okay.
All right,
Appreciate you,
peace.
brother. Peace, brother. Yeah. So let's continue here. Listening to that punk Frankie, that sucker.
These niggas taking shots at me. I got to stand up and fight these punks off me. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead, brother. Unmute yourself.
Okay, cool beans. So I understand your frustration and I understand where you're coming from. But I also believe that the way you approaching the situation is extremely wrong. And what I'm saying is what the brother said to you was not worth
I have a feeling Frankie's gonna snap. He's gonna get that dude off the panel.
this type of retaliation, which I'm hearing him say they a lot, and I'm hearing him talking about the entire platform. You know what I'm saying? So
Now look at that punk Napa. Woof woof. She wrote these ninjas. Yeah, she used to be so soft spoken, you know what I'm saying, sounding so, you know what I'm saying, so sweet. These ninjas are disgusting, defending men who don't give a ish about them. When Sa was capping for polite, Sa wasn't disgusting. When Sa was on tape defending Malachi York for 10 minutes straight, somebody who raped boys and girls for a strange reason, he wasn't disgusting. How amazing. When Sa cursed the God of the Hebrews, or like when he said the God of the Bible is a bipolar mother effer, that same lady who claims to follow Torah, he wasn't disgusting. I mean, the hypocrisy, man.
I'm not hearing them talk about you in particular, but I did hear him pay homage. Like, and it seemed like I said, you want to ignore that part, and that's
I
fine.
don't accept
If
that.
you want to feel like, oh,
You can
okay, cool
homage
beans.
all you want, and then when you say this,
I ain't trying to.
I don't give a fuck about no homage, nigga. Keep it real.
I feel you. I feel you. That you entitled to that feeling, sir.
I will respect you more.
Got you. Got you. You entitled to that feeling, sir. But what I'm saying is, he ain't dolo. Like a lot of folks was disappointed in a lot of this stuff that was going on, bro. And you act like because but nobody turned their back on you. Like everybody was still supporting you, bro. Even though we didn't agree with a lot of stuff that was going on, we still supported you.
Brother,
Because
speak for yourself, brother. Speak for yourself, brother.
Okay. I'm gonna specifically speak for me. Because I've been, like I said, the reason I'm trying to be cordial right now, bro, is because I have respect for you. But the actions that's been going on, bro, I've been speaking on for a while now, bro. The integrity's not there. Like you went against the brother based on some bread from Top Cat and Dan Calloway and them. Like I felt like that was phony as hell.
Let me say something, because you niggas are dumb as shit. You niggas
Oh
don't
God, come on, bro.
And we know you sound stupid to me. Chris Harris fucking knew that we had a damn debate coming up. He knew it, man. Where's the clip at? Oh man, I wish I had the. Oh, here go the clip right here. God damn it, I got the clip. Let me show you how wicked these niggas are. He knew we had a damn debate coming up with Jabari. But what did Chris Harris want? Chris Harris was jealous, envious, banging on Dame Calloway, saying shit like, yo, man, come over here. I'll debate you. This chump ass. All of this shit is just getting to me when I hear these weak niggas coming up here trying to defend a grown-ass man. I'm gonna show you. I got the damn.
I'm weak though, fam. Now I'm weak, fam, for having respect for you. I'm weak.
No,
that's what I'm getting from you now.
That nigga, no, you weak for trying to defend some shit.
Word. Okay.
Now
salute.
It is.
Salute, bro. You ain't got to say no more, man. That's all I needed, fam. You good?
I showed it. I proved it. You don't know what you're talking about. You made it all up, just like the rest of the abos over here around in this sector doing. I thought it was the conscious community. We thought it was the conscious community. I put the link in the chat. You could have came over here. I put the link in the chat. You could have came over here. I put the link in the chat.
You know, I didn't even recognize it's my face. Because that's what it says, we young hero. I want every... Damn. I wonder if Chris came up with that. But, you know what's funny? It looks like it's a video that I made when I actually apologized to Bobby Banker, because as I was streaming, you know, I had some words for him, but then I think I called him a BASS. And then
that's your picture, Shaka?
Yeah, it's from a video that I made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He just disrespected that man and called him a dumb nigga. See what I'm talking about? He just keeps talking about nothing but black people, and they just sit there and they take that.
Well, he bounced. You know what I'm saying? He bounced, but you know, and that's the same was like, you can ask me anything, and he's trying to keep it real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, but it's not the first time, you know what I'm saying? And actually, he's still on the panel, apparently, that guy. But yeah, actually, I was like, you know what? Hey, he didn't deserve that BASS. So I apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? But then I saw the video where he was talking with Frankie and saying, or said, see, Frankie, I was telling you shouldn't get him on your panel. Talking about me, of course. Bobby Banger, brother on. So I was like, oh, and I don't even know if it was like a private stream that they had or if it was public. It didn't really look public, but maybe it was. And then, of course, I took the video down. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Bob Banger is a sucker. But anyway, what matters here is what Chris Nick says.
Chat. You could have came over here. Hey, Chris.
Now, I'm not saying that Chris Snakes did this what is it called, this picture montage or whatever. I'm not saying he did that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whether he did or not, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I didn't even realize it was me. It's from that same video where I apologized to Bobby Banger actually, and I did that just because I felt like doing it, not because somebody threatened me or whatever. I felt like, oh, he didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, that's just besides the point.
It's so simple. Hey, man, I know you disagree with my information, but there's ways we can handle this. How about me and you set up a debate? But there's ways we can handle this. How about me and you set up a debate? But there's ways we can handle this. How about me and you set up a debate? What do you disagree with me on in my book? You could have put together all type of lies and made me work hard to debunk you.
Right there, he's begging Dame Calloway to come over here. And you could debate with me over. See, I knew all of this. I ain't let it out on him. I got all of the information. And so I'm gathering intel. I'm gathering information on it.
Frankie knew everything. He always knew everything. That's what's funny with him,
Nigga. See
now, was that begging? No. In no way I'm defending Chris Next. He's a sucker, he's a punk. He is indeed a snake. But the Valiant Spot wrote, Shaka, you know that you own Frankie's little brain, right? Oh man,
And what kind of snake this nigga is. He knew damn well Jabari was going to debate Dame Calloway. So what did the nigga do? Start going in and banging on Dame Calloway, knowing we got a debate coming up. And then he slipped up and said, yo.
The bag has him agitated like that.
Oh, you could have came over here. I debate you. Why you ain't debating me? The
reason the debate is not happening, Dan Calloway made it clear. He said publicly on V Bennett's channel that if Polite goes to prison, the deal is off. I'm going to look for the link and share it in the chat.
It's a snake, man. Nobody could tell me anything other than that. Anybody else want to say something? Let me get somebody else. Bro, C-Dot, you done?
You surely ain't going to be comfy going on the panel and saying something like, that's not in the same direction as Sai. When you heard him calling the dude stupid and all that, what I'm saying? Everybody else wants to say, yeah, of course, they're going to be real comfy.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, you said everything, bro. I take it for what it is, bro. You got it.
All right. Anybody else in there? Y'all got to cut on the camera. Y'all got to let me see who you are, man. I got to see who you are. All right. Elwan, you got to go because you ain't cut on the camera. I got to see who you are, bro.
That's the HC dude who been coming on my panel all the damn time, making all kind of excuses. Just earlier, he said he has a webcam on. That's the dude who claims he doesn't have a smartphone. But he's a aboriginal type of dude, you know what I'm saying? And back then, I didn't require people to use a webcam, so he used to be a regular participant. He made also several live streams about me. I didn't even listen to it, you know what I'm saying? I think I scrolled through one of them, and, I only lost sleep already. And if you hear this, if you use a webcam, you can come on the panel, we can talk. I don't mind if you disagree with me. I've been talking with people who disagree with me for years.
All right, Sean, what's up, man?
Yeah, man, what's good with you, bro?
Everything all right? What's up? Just battling these
niggas. Now, I wanted to ask you because a lot of this stuff has been pitiful for our community overall. But I like what the sister Freedom and the sister Dulcinea, what they've been doing speaking out against certain things, and I think a lot of times
I ain't trying to hear that, man. Anybody can ask those names that you heard. Just ask them yourselves what they think about Malachi York. Ask them to disrespect Malachi York. Call him names, say F Malachi York, because they don't disrespect so many people. But amazingly, not Malachi York. Some Nubians have repackaged themselves.
A lot of time, and I know Nepal, she speaks out on certain.
Who is loyal, you know, and who's not. All these niggas forgot what I have done for them. You know, so they get a little bit of people coming in, and you got 200 here, and because that's all I used to hear, Chris. Yo, look, I got 200 now in my chat. Yo, Sir, I wouldn't have had this for you, but you don't pay homage. Thank you, brother. Kevin, what it is, man?
Yo, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, brother.
Hey, yo, sir, man. I watched you for so many years, man. I've been tapping in.
Peace, man.
And I'm just trying to figure out how, man, I could invest in you, man. I don't do all that Cash App and all that, but I could do charm, man. I send you love anytime, man. You need it. Hey, yo, I work out where you at, man. I'm in Harlem, man. I'm on 130th. And yo, I'm out there. I'm in Harlem. Why days, man? As I'm serious, I'm not trying through a lot.
You see me in the street,
huh? Man, I see you in the streets. You was out through the waters, and now I know that always put my.
How old was your
huh?
Brother? Appreciate that.
Yes, it's been to this life.
How old was you? How old was your
huh?
How old were you?
13. What?
Oui. Okay, I ain't trying to hear. I want to hear, you know, Frankie talk. So here,
I'll invest.
I don't think we're gonna hear anything particular. Oh,
15 years. Man, who is this dude right here?
Thank you, building. What's up, brother? La?
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that.
Unmute yourself.
A lot, dude.
So when I make mistakes like the average person, everybody bang on me. He has a man that posed to make mistakes. So when I make a mistake, they bang on me like, oh man, I never told nobody to follow me and come with me. I make mistakes just like everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? But they tend to hold me up to that standard where I never asked to be there. I just automatically, you know, by doing what I do. You know?
Sorry.
For the record, that sound comes from that panel over there.
And so, yeah, who's saying
You're in the Matrix. You're in the Matrix, huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody mute if you're not on live. I mean, go ahead, brother. Let me get Golden Child. Golden Child, what it is, man? Unmute yourself, Golden Child.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now. You got a lot of noise behind.
Yeah, I'm from the Bahamas.
You know what I want to ask you?
And you go through some things, but it's like you.
My goodness, I would have never believed it if I didn't see it from my own eyes.
Who that Judah, ain't it?
Judah's nasty.
Wow, after all of that, he back over there again.
There we go. One more time. Another one.
But even when y'all day came, where was Sarnetta? Ask yourself that question. Where was Sarnetta? Sarnetta stuck by you. Sarnetta was with you. Garfield, I was with all my people. Everybody who went through anything and you rolling with Sar, I was always with you and loyal with you, brother. True. But me and Garfield had a nice conversation yesterday. We spoke. So I'm not banging on Garfield. We squashed our differences. That's good. In fact, Garfield posed to come on a show.
You know, Garfield's moderator, they must feel so silly because they were acting like they were all following Garfield, separating themselves from Frankie. And now that's what Frankie said, but you know, we will see. But we know Garfield said that he tried to call Sar several times, text him and all that. Those guys are something, man. Those guys, and that's the bag. They are desperate for the bag, man.
You know,
That's gonna be fire right there.
and,
That's gonna be
hey,
fire.
let me say this to you, brother Judah. I mean, not brother, but Judah. I want to let you know that me and you is not cool because you're out here, you're banging and you acting crazy, and you supposed to be serving a Most High God, brother. And you go through some things, but it's like you out here lying. You're going at in the park and you banging on women, brother. So that's not cool. So me and you are not cool, brother, at this point, man. You know? And so with that, I gotta let you go, man.
Hey, can I say?
My goodness, this is hilarious, man. He thought was gonna get to speak. Oh my goodness.
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I noticed.
Because I know with everything going on, nobody's proud.
Boom Boom Smash Rockwell on the panel. I'm gonna try to see when he's talking.
And tell me what to say out my mouth. None of these weak ass niggas is watching.
Oh, he uses webcam now.
Watching the show, niggas be weak.
See, listen, you gotta have decorum. She asked me a question.
I didn't even notice Bobby Banger was. My goodness, let's see.
I do kind of feel some kind of way because
I'm trying to wrap you all in that and, you know, strip away your character and take away from the platform and everything that you've done. Like, how are you genuinely feeling? Like, how does it make you feel seeing how the community is acting and all these people you thought you could trust actually turn around and be backstabbers?
That's a good question. I do kind of feel some kind of way because of my brothers like Unc.
I'm right here, nigga.
I know you right there. That's why I called your name.
You say what? Say
I
it.
said I do.
Fuck it up.
Hold
so I
on.
can get you.
Hey,
I was pity. You said I was pity patty, nigga.
Calm down.
Nigga, I don't let no man tell me what to say out my mouth. None of these weak ass niggas is watching the show. Niggas be weak.
See, listen, you gotta have decorum. She asked me a question. I'm trying to answer.
What was the question? What was the question? Because I'm here, man.
Let me say question, brother. Let me answer the sister question. The sister asked me, how do I feel? Please ask me again, because they distracted me, sister.
Okay, something else, boy. You something else, man.
The question was asking you, you know, where you mentally are right now. How are you generally feeling, seeing as the community is, you know, lashing out at you, people you thought you could trust turn out you can't trust, and obviously you're feeling.
Several times it was stated that Frankie, months back, before he talked about he wants to interview Polite, all he had to do is just separate from these messy people. But the bag is always the bag. When he kicked Creasy to the curb, it was about the bag. It was about the bag. But anyway.
Abandoned, you know, and unprotected by the people that you know, really thought you would be able to be protected by. So how are you feeling with all that going on?
I do feel abandoned by my real brothers.
Oh, poor little thing. Oh.
And I named the brothers Unc, Smash Rockwell, my brother Reggie, Garfield, the brothers that came up with me. I'm talking about the real brothers that, no, I'm not banging on them. I'm saying this because maybe they could get it in their head and say, damn, you know what? Saw is right. That's why I'm glad he's here. Smash is here where they can hear me say it. Saw is right. We need to do more because
when you hear me say Poom Poom Smash Rockwell, that's the dude at the bottom. That's the guy who filed copyright claims against me on YouTube. That's the guy who told YouTube that he filed a restraining order, that he was in the process of filing a restraining order on me, as well as a writ of possession. Now, then he streamed, embarrassed that he didn't know YouTube shares that on the email. And he said that he has a restraining order. He said he can't show it. He was about to show it, but then he changed his mind because he figured there's some, you know, confidential information that, you know, he may not want people to know, and it's maybe because it's going to take time to hide it. But that's Poom Poom Smash Rockwell right there, who is he should be calling him a snake, but his team is shrinking a lot, because that snake Boom Boom Smash Walkwell, he's down with track field, but now he just said he's back cool with track field. So I guess it's okay now. But he still has grievances, you know, and I don't think he's gonna go really in detail, and they're gonna really let Frankie go in detail as to why he's disappointed in them. You know, man, it's so amusing, man. You know, he's just letting his bottom bitches that, you know, hey, you're getting online, bitches. Method Man voice, belly.
If you don't protect the brand, if you don't protect the foundation, and you got all of these hyenas coming together and they banging that saw, and I'm the only one stepping up trying to knock these niggas out, fighting them, then of course they can win. But even with that, I'm gonna still stand on my ground. So it is draining sometimes for me and Nepal to just be the one standing out in that.
Oh, it's draining. Oh, poor little thing. Bitch ass Sanetta. Fuck you, Sanetta. Fuck the House of Conscience. Fuck the HOK. Fuck the House of Conscience. Mess. Where's Reggie? Butler Reggie, where you at? You ain't here to defend your brother?
That's basically who I got on this goddamn internet, standing side by side, taking every goddamn blow that comes my way. You know, she's even taking the blows that's coming my way. Hold on, let me finish. Let me prove my point. You can type in Unc name. You don't hear these niggas calling Unc a molester, a child molester. You'll find them saying me and Nepal. You don't hear them saying Smash, you a molester, and you'll find.
No, for the record, Judas Nasir, who was on the panel earlier, he did ask because he said he was in close contact with Wolf Napashida. He said that she told him about losing her license. And he simply asked, he dared her to get on the panel and confirm or deny. But that's deflecting right there. Once again, they want to ask people questions. They want people to show their houses. Pum Pum Smash Walk will want you to show him your house to prove that you're studying at an institution, to prove that you were a martial arts champion. But those cats can't even answer simple questions. They are on a panel that still has some convicted rapists and people who defend convicted child molesters, and some of them passed away. But the list is just extremely long.
Find them saying me and Nepal. You don't see them saying Reggie, you this, you that, but you'll find them saying Nepal. You see, you'll find them saying her. Why? Because she's striking a blow every time I strike.
Why can't she just deny? Maybe there's some paperwork. And we're talking about being accused at this point. We're not talking about being convicted. We're not talking about a plea deal or plea bargain.
Strikes.
And that, if people want to go on that panel over there in the chat and all that, this is the kind of thing that people can mention. Yeah, you will get blocked, you know, but for the record, why can't she just answer a simple question? Were you accused, yes or no?
Right there. That's just the facts. I got my wife in the background that hits me off in the background. I got Nepal right here that's on YouTube. You see? You could do that all you want. I'm not crying. I'm just telling you the truth.
My goodness.
I want everybody.
Oh, no, Bobby Banger here doing the vine and, you know. Oh, my goodness.
I had to look at Unc right now. Look at Unc. He think I'm crying. No, I'm not crying. This shit is real facts right here. Show me where they going at you at, Unc. Where they banging on you. Where they constantly calling you names and lying.
Fuck Bobby Banger. Fuck brother Unc.
See that.
Just let me know when I can speak, son. Because that being the case, son.
Yes.
At the end of the day, push the ball to the side. Push your wife to the side. The late work that was established.
I'm trying to hear that sucker, man.
Coming in, holding it up. Oh, no longer.
For a second, okay?
Now I got women standing on the ground.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
He has one lady on the panel. He's like, nah, I got women standing on the ground. That's one lady. That's not women. But yeah, he has some women capping. But those women are capping, the desperate baby mamas, they are capping for Malachi York too.
Brother,
stop. Don't stop.
No, I wasn't finished. I just paused for a second. I just paused for a second, okay?
No, you paused too damn long, brother.
You ain't trying to hear what you got to say, brother Law, man. He just likes you because you're a groupie.
Right? You are no longer standing, defending it, holding it up. So now you got the women coming in, holding it up. You got Sister Nepal coming in, standing. You got my wife, Cynthia, standing
in the background, I guess.
The back, holding it up. You got my wives out there holding this thing down, brother. Right? You got them attacking my woman. Banging. They not attacking Unc. Why? Because Unc is missing in action. They not attacking Smash Rockwell. Why? Because Smash Rockwell is missing in action. They not attacking you, brother.
Fuck Smash Rockwell.
They not attacking nobody else. They going at who? Me and Nepal, brother. Case closed.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
When they see you banging, Unc,
can I say something?
You banging Smash.
Can I say something?
You would see the attack come on, brother.
Can I say something, brother? Can I say something? I know you're gonna cut me off. I don't know how long I'm gonna get. Nigga, you got the whole I'm a Raw squad on this bitch. Get your fucking back, nigga. We came over, produced content.
The Amin Ra squad, passed away a long time ago. It's funny to me to hear him say that. Who's the Amin Ra squad for? Oh, you know what's funny? Anybody can ask. Bobby Banger, formerly known as Brother Unc, or nicknamed God Killer at one point. He even put pseudo killers. He was kicked out of the pseudo killers. He's very tight with Oyama, Dr. Oyama. She banged on Sa just a couple of days ago. As per the Unc, is she Amin Ra squad? So how is he going to claim the Amin Ra squad is back in Sa when you have an Amin Ra squad member who just blasted Sa publicly during the live stream? And she played that rant of Scam Cheddar that we played months ago and many other people played months ago.
And you on the silly shit. See, you don't listen to your motherfucking wartime.
No, I'm not
niggas.
talking about that.
Hold on, let me finish my point, nigga.
I'm next.
Let me finish. Hey, Saletta, if I say don't walk down the fucking street, then nigga don't walk down the street. If you walk down there and get your ass tore up, you walk down there and got your ass tore up. You never listen to me.
Smash, peace.
I always give you the top notch. I give you top.
Sir, you never listen to me. Every time I talk to you, you never listen to me.
Notch goddamn information, nigga. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. You never listen to me, nigga. You listen to other people. So tell them other goddamn people to watch your back, then, nigga. Because when I say something, nigga, I mean it, nigga.
Bobby Banger feels the pressure. He's standing on. Now tell these other ninjas to watch your back. So I hurt right now. Look at him.
Yeah, he don't listen to nobody. And in fact, that these the same people who've been around for all this time still got to tell him, you don't never listen to what I say. So there you go.
He only listens.
He don't respect them.
He only listens. He doesn't respect them, of course. And I'm glad you said that. He doesn't respect them. He doesn't value their opinion, their intake. He listens when he sees the money. When he sees that he can make some bag, then he's gonna go for it.
I don't fuck with niggas. I give you 6 years quick. Bah, 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 bah. See, you wishy-washy. I'm not a wishy-washy.
The Valley Inspired Road. It's like the Bottom Beach Olympics. Oh my goodness.
Nigga. And I'm gonna say this.
I'm supposed to be the bottom. Like they're like, they're supposed to be the bottom B. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to
sound like you. Nigga, you don't got my back. How about that? See, that sound crazy, don't it, yo? You bring back niggas and talking shit, nigga. When I finish a nigga off, they done. So
Bobby Banger telling him, you bring back ninjas. Yeah, that's what he been doing for years. He banging on his peeps. Then he brings them back. Then they banging again. Then he brings them back, and he's been doing that for years and years and years. There was a time he was to be quiet. It was to be quiet. It was cool, and I guess it's when Butler Reggie got some of those scholars to come there and all that. But then I mean, this dude is foul anyway. Let's listen to it.
You just playing, having fun right now. I ain't mad at you. I told you stop watching that whack ass shit. Them niggas ain't real. The work we put in here is real. You listen to wild niggas. I never let a nigga with 53 views get me out my spot like you. You can get 1,600 people. You worrying about them.
Don't you see these talking points? Brothers and sisters, don't pay attention to that. Everybody starts somewhere. You can have a minor platform, but then it can grow. They are hurt. Who would have thought we would see that so early? Today is what? The 8th of September. Only 2 days after the trial.
Little niggas, you tripping. I never did that, yo. When you nigga get money, nigga get money. You don't worry about the little niggas. You leave them alone. Hold on. Let me finish. I'm saying, bro, do you know how much heat I done caught by being around your motherfucking ass, nigga? I take all your heat, nigga. You don't even feel the heat. I take so much heat, nigga. So I'm damn near offended by you saying I ain't got your back. But I know you playing. You always playing that chess game you got. But that shit is Mickey Mouse right now, nigga. Brother and Smash Rockwell got your back, nigga. Nigga, I be banging in the morning while you be asleep, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? Wake up and watch your own shows, nigga. I'm banging, nigga. Now you just late to the party, nigga. I done killed niggas by the time you wake up. What's wrong with you? Don't make me start playing shows I done did in the morning, beating up niggas for you, nigga.
Now, for those who don't know Bobby Banga, a lot of time he just talks and it seems like he doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's just talking for the sake of talking. That's just how he is. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna start talking about a particular topic, subject, and then he's just, he's gonna go forever. You know what I'm saying?
Beating up niggas for me. Beating up niggas for Smash Rockwells. Then you be mad. You sleep while I'm beating up niggas. Now, that's how much you don't understand. Well, you funny to me. I got you.
I'm offended, man. I've been putting work for you, but you don't appreciate my work. You never listen to what I say.
Look how Saul looking. But see, that's what he wants. He wants them to see. He want to see who can buck dance the best and beg for his forgiveness and his attention.
let me see who's really gonna beg. Let me see. It. I want to know now.
That's what he's doing.
Live on air for everybody to see, man. I'm offended, man.
Got your back though, son. You know what I'm saying? Go ask your wife. It's in the house right now. Who got your back?
Now remember this day. 2 days after the trial, Bobby Banga, Robert West, the God Killer, Brother saying to Sanetta live on air, I got your back. Remember that. Divinely Inspired HOK 12 contest. Frankie want to see who's twerking the best, who's begging the best, who's tap dancing the best, who's doing the Macarena the best.
Now take her word for it. And stay out that chat. I say, man, stay out the chat. You don't listen to me.
Let me say this, and then I'm gonna bring on Smash.
Yeah, let's Smash rock.
Oh, don't get it. You see the comment that's up there?
See, you reading comment. There you go. Right here, pseudo. We don't listen to pseudos.
Bobby Banga pulled his heart out. Man, I got you, man. I got you back. Frankie's like, I don't get it. He didn't twerk good enough.
Finish, brother. I'll let you speak.
You're right. You did.
You just don't get it, Unc. I'm not talking about coming on here talking no goddamn knowledge shit. I'm not talking about coming on here bringing the Armor Raw squad and we going in. You got Shaka Doodles out there on the attack. These goddamn vultures. You got Nasty Nandy. You ain't got to mention names.
Fuck Sanetta. Fuck the House of Consciousness. Fuck the HOK. Fuck the House of Consciousness. The House of Pedos.
Nasty Nandy, Funky Throne, all these motherfuckers is attacking the HOK. Chris Harris.
Oh!
We all heard what fucking Chris said.
Really?
Harris. Nobody's banging. Nobody is like, yo, hold the fuck up, nigga. That's the foundation, nigga. How dare you say Chris Harris made a video today saying that
you watch
allowed Polite to in the community, and he knew Polite was doing this shit, and he ain't do nothing about it. This is fucking Chris Harris today. We all should be what? What the fuck you mean by that, Chris?
You see, we all should be. That's why he wants all his team to go in on Chris. That's what he wants. He wants people who be like dogs. Like, go ahead, get him, get him. That's what he wants.
When you know, Unc, we banged on this nigga Polite.
But why you gotta keep saying it though?
They banged on Polite? Oh, that's new. Frankie banged on Polite at one point because Frankie got scammed by Polite. But Frankie's on tape explaining how he went to meet Polite in the MIA in Miami. He was cool with Polite after. Polite was in his panel not long ago. On the panel and on the phone while he was live streaming. That's what you call banging?
Because of a nigga like Chris Harris will put that in the air. See, you don't understand the magnitude of this shit. People are take that and say, yo.
Yeah, he speaks well now. See, you don't understand the magnitude of this stuff. See, I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, there's a whole lot of YouTube channels saying the same thing that Chris Nex has said. And this is the same thing that we have said for months. But Frankie is hurt because he thought he had a bottom chick. But he realized that his bottom chick is a Susie Choosy.
Chris is right. Look at what Chris said. Chris said this. You see what I'm saying?
Help him out, Smash. You're real. Help him out, Smash. He lost.
This is what Unc says to me.
He lost. He lost.
I keep telling you, brother, don't say nothing about it. Why this shit is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you don't clear your name, who's gonna clear?
What he said? The snowball. And you heard the voice that he said when he was imitating Unc.
I keep telling you, brother, don't say nothing about it. Why
the voice and the gesture?
This shit is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you don't clear your name, who's gonna clear it for you? Sonetta's a pedophile. He was messing with a girl 13 years old, and he was 30-something years old, and you telling me don't say nothing?
Oh, you said it one time. How many times you gonna say it, son?
They said 15 years old, and Frankie didn't deny it. Nikki Chanel didn't deny it, but just continue.
As much as you can.
No, I'm not. Why? If I didn't do it, I ain't gonna keep
me off. No, it don't matter, man. There's new people every day.
Man, I'm not doing that. No, you lost your mind, nigga. If I chase,
man, you still.
There's new people every day that hear this stuff.
When I came out, Brother Shaka, and I tried to expose Polite, and I accused Polite of being Dr. York, I exposed him. Guess what happened, Shaka? I came out first, and then get it, man.
Okay, hey Smash. Let me say that. Hey Smash.
You know why you're saying that, Unc?
No,
they're not saying Unc. And you don't see these niggas with your name in videos every day. You don't hear it from motherfuckers all over saying, I got to protect my brand, bro. If nobody's gonna do it,
we are looking at a man that's on panic mode right now. You don't say it, man. My goodness, he's on panic mode. But that's only the beginning. If he's like that now, oh my goodness, the blood pressure.
Got to do it.
Nigga, last time I checked, nigga, the nigga with the biggest the nigga with the biggest pack get all the heat, nigga.
Yeah, but heavy. That's when you supposed to defend.
Nah, don't cry now, nigga.
Somebody on the defense. I'm not crying at all.
Don't cry now, Ninja. Don't cry now, Ninja. Man, I'm not down with the N-word, but damn, if I was, I would have been a shirt, man. Maybe don't cry now, Frankie. Go to speak to the design department. Or just don't cry now. Don't cry now. Oh my goodness.
And did it by myself.
All right, nigga.
And do
All
it.
right. Let me
Hey,
know when
brother
I can talk.
Lau. Hey, brother Lau. He's supposed to take the title he got, right?
Now, brother.
And enjoy that shit. I enjoy being the pseudo killer of all these niggas. So listen, I embrace niggas. Niggas been talking about me, shit about me for 15 years straight. Same types of videos, right?
Man,
so I don't know what's wrong with him, yo.
They're not
You winning. You gotta know when you winning, son. Your people love you, yo. See, that's what you mess up with. Niggas fuck with them because they on some smut. They fuck with you because they love you.
I'm gonna listen to Boom Boom Smash because I can't be that long. I gotta go to work. I do the 9 to 5.
Rhythms and likes.
Man, don't got it. You
After
don't know how to
whip,
chill out.
listen. After you whip that whole 1,000 yen.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate someone that'll put money in people's pocket, yo.
I ain't got to speak yet, Si.
Yeah, Smash.
Man, I think you having frankly, you having a few problems being a boss. Family.
Tabernacle.
Yeah, you are a boss.
Yeah.
And I asked
Hello, boss. Yes, boss.
you a question directly on the telephone as if we was in the streets. I said, you want me to bang on them niggas? And you didn't answer like a boss.
That would go down in history. Boom Boom Smash Rockwell asked his boss, "You want me to bang on the ninjas?"
You didn't say what you saying right now, Si. Real talk, ask Aunt. That's how I get it in. Aunt, you the man. What you want me to do, Aunt? And I said that straight to you. Did I not?
And even Unc. He told Unc, "You're the man. What you want me to do?" Boom Boom Smash Rockwell, who got finished out of money, 15% for the Cameron trial debate. Still loyal to Sa. He was finished by both Polite and Sa. The event was co-organized by Frankie and Pedro Light.
Bro.
Yes, you said it, but my mind was somewhere else. I was just.
What's the reason to have it?
He confirmed it. What's the reason? What's the reason?
Shooters if you don't use them.
You don't use them. I'm saying, bro.
Paid in full. Cameron playing Rico. They're laughing now. They're going to cry later. Some people are going to jump ships. Some people are going to jump ship because this is just 2 days after the trial. There's a lot of people who haven't seen Frankie's rant on Polite. And a lot of people haven't seen a lot of the clips that have been shared over the last few months.
I was saying I'm gonna go cop on that panel right now.
Yesterday, right? You said that yesterday.
This morning, Si.
Yeah, you did. You said it.
It's right there, sir.
This morning, I was saying I'm gonna go cop on that panel right now.
Yesterday, right?
He said he's gonna gap on their panel. That bitch made Pum Pum Smash walk with a piece of shit sucker. Couldn't even use his webcam when he came on my panel. Because he can't do shit by himself. He needs his peeps. He needs Butler Reggie. He needs Chat GTP. He needs Wiki. He's pseudo. He said that the Hyksos are fake and Kush is not in Nubia. He's a piece of shit. Fuck Smash Rockwell.
You said that yesterday.
This morning, Si.
Yeah, you did. You said it.
It's right there, sir. Then you're a better chess player in real life than you is with this thing right here, yo. Like you.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he ain't beat you. I know.
And I wanted you to call my bluff, Si. I wanted you to say, go bang on them niggas. And then sit back and watch the stream.
He disappointed. He didn't get the order from his boss.
Didn't say that though, so I didn't.
Hey, Smash, he knows what it is. That nigga ain't never heard me say nothing wild about this nigga. That nigga know I done had his back from day one. Lau know it. You been watching channel for how long, brother Lau?
About a good 4 years now.
Have I ever said anything different? I got the same old fucking message, don't I?
No, what I would say about you, Unc, is this. You're reserved. You always been a gentleman. But because of there's been as said.
We ain't gonna even do that.
Gentlemen.
We're gonna leave Nepal out of it, brother. Nah, we ain't gonna even
for you is that really shouldn't have never been said, but out of respect for you, Nepal has essentially said things that really shouldn't have never been said, but out of respect for you, he helped his mouth, he helped his decorum, and he was a gentleman.
We're gonna leave Nepal out of it.
His homie's telling him he's not being a boss. His homie's telling him the past said some stuff she shouldn't have said. Frankie's getting a reality check, man. Bang, to smash equal flag and threaten legal action. Thank you. Now, some of people haven't seen it. Let me share it. Restraining order is no cap. He said it himself. He said it himself. That dude will act like he was ready to go in. He's on some restraining order tip, going to the Superior Court of California. He said it. I didn't say it. He said it in writing and verbally. Let me share this in the chat. What from that? What the F is this? You said the tables have turned. Stand on principles. Stand on principle, brothers and sisters. It's much easier. You know, usually lies gets you through in the short term, and in the long run, he catches up with you. Nobody's perfect indeed, but those people are just foul like some mofos.
Brother, nah, we ain't gonna even do that. Leave Nepal out of that.
All right, brother. I'm just being transparent.
Yeah.
Brother,
yeah.
No, I gotta defend Nepal.
He's being transparent. You were not defending her when you call her all kind of name and you accuse her of stealing money publicly, Frankie. Beat Charles.
Because she always defend me at all odds. So
she always defending him. She went on Judah Nasty's panel and blasted Frankie for the record. And she done that before. She blasted Frankie on other occasions as well.
No.
Hey, Sal, you ever wonder, yo?
We ain't doing that.
Hey, Sal, you ever wonder when it get real thick, right?
She got
bullets is flying.
YouTube shit.
Hey, Sal, when the bullets is flying and it's thick, yo, and
for the record, she filed copyright claims against me as well. You know, Wolf of Nepal. You know, and Zion Lex talked about the argument that they have. I wonder what the argument was about. I wonder what she found out that made her upset. So Frankie be like, oh, and Wolf of Nepal said the book is coming. So Frankie better be on his P's and Q's, because if she angry, you know, she can talk, she can write, she can type.
Everybody getting attacked, yo. I just want you to know, yo, I know that my people take heat for me, yo. Man, right? So if you
accepted YK the truth, you know, I always
they don't mind.
Okay. These are the facts. I will hope
to bring all of us down. That's what this nigga, everybody else to
within this major brand.
He mentioned all of y'all to say it's time for Unc and me and
the heck
mess with Chris and you mess. Don't make me up, right? I don't want to say I don't play none of them games, yo. None of them. I don't switch up, right? If I ain't messing with Chris, I ain't messing with Chris. Don't make me mess with Chris, right? So if you make me mess with Chris and you mess with Chris and he bites you again, you can't be mad at me.
Platforms.
Tell me what you think about this right here. Listen to this little part. Listen to this, y'all.
All right. There are
no, for the record, he wasn't even paying attention to what Bobby Bank was saying, because he played the stuff as Bobby Bank was talking. You know, it's like when we seen that dude, the doctor, the medical doctor, was telling Frankie about my what's his name, LaRoche, Dr. LaRoche. He was talking about my to Frankie. We could see how Frankie didn't even give a damn.
Different brands in the NFL, the Detroit Lions ball club, the Chicago Bears ball club, right? You got the HOK, which is a brand, right? Which is the headquarters of these brands, right? You have Reggie, you have Ankh, you have me, you have Jabari, you have all these brands within this major brand.
He mentioned all of y'all to say it's time for Ankh and me and everybody else to move away from the HOK brand. See, because the brand is going to bring all of us down. That's what this nigga saying. Listen.
Of HOK. And everybody is associated with the brand of HOK. These are the facts. I will hold the HOK to the same standard.
Hey, apology accepted, YK the truth. You know, I always fuck with you all the time, brother. All the time. Peace to you, brother. Listen, let's finish.
The HOK had a problem. There are problems with certain individuals that have come into the HOK, into that brand. And there were complaints about this individual. There were things said about this individual.
The individual is polite. He's just scared to say the name.
That he was doing.
That Polite was doing.
And they knew about it.
And Sarnetta knew about it. He's just a bitch that he's scared to say my name. Because who is the HOK? Listen to him. Nigga's just a bitch nigga, can't keep it a buck.
You let that nigga characterize
that he was doing.
That Polite was
doing. And they knew about it.
And Sarnetta knew about it. Who's the they? Who's the they you talking about? Sarnetta knew about it. Listen.
And did nothing.
And
this is the facts.
And Sarnetta did nothing. And these are the facts.
Nothing was done. Nothing was done.
Nothing was done. But this bitch nigga not too long ago was talking about he didn't give a damn about what happened when Neil X was pressing him. Neil X was telling him about what was going on with the trial. And Chris Harris, the bitch, he was talking about he didn't give a fuck about none of that. Now, nigga, you coming out trying to act like you down with this shit and you emotionally hurt. Nigga, we got the videotape where you was kept telling Neil X, she kept telling you about what's going on with Polite. And this nigga kept saying, I don't give a F about nothing. I don't give a damn about that.
Hey.
He kept constantly saying it.
Hey,
and so now he sees people banging on Saul. And so he want to jump ship and like, yo, man, the HOK, that, you know, that's the type of shit I hate right there.
Masai, why are you worried about a quarter water?
Hold on, La. Hold on, brother La.
Why you worried about a quarter water?
Hold on for a minute. Yeah. Why you let a man?
Because I brought him into my house, brother. That's why. I gave this nigga money. This nigga went around, Chris Harris. This nigga went around talking about Sarnetta never paid them no money when he did the debate. He went around lying.
All right, man.
And he still didn't come clean and said, nah, nigga, I was wrong. Sarnetta did pay me.
Oh, man. Why you let this nigga make a video,
put
together a fake operation? A fake, like, nigga, that ain't the damn how this shit is set up, nigga. Smash got his own shit. I got my own shit. My shit ain't that. Why you let a nigga make a fake ass video like that, nigga?
How much did he pay Chris Snakes? When did he pay Chris Snakes?
Fuck with you because I fuck with you, nigga. I don't fuck with you because I'm tired of that. That shit ain't the operation, dog. Hold on. So you don't let a nigga who don't know what he talking about run you like that, nigga. Nigga, it's 5 families around this motherfucker.
Yeah, but he got my people.
So you don't let that nigga do.
Bobby Banger thinks he's in a movie, 5 families, like it's the mob, like it's the mafia, like it's Cosa Nostra.
That
bullshit. I want my people to be the nigga.
Listen, you keep giving these niggas power that they don't deserve, nigga. If it was me, nigga, all them niggas been cut off, and you know it. So don't play with me, nigga.
That is true.
Yeah, you playing with me now. See, you playing with my motherfucking intellectual real estate. I've been told you cut all them niggas off, nigga.
But then he don't eat.
Stand on your own. You don't listen to me, then you switch
but
back.
Then he don't eat. But then he don't eat.
What the nigga? What you mean him? What in his brain he don't?
Then he don't eat.
No, that's not true, Lau. You're underestimating
cutting
the
quality. You can't control.
Hold on, man. You're underestimating the quality of people that Sarnetta can get. If he want to stay getting shit out the trash can, that's his fault. Point. They're not shit. They don't get You like to play, but you
Never has. What we can all collectively agree to.
And it's not a problem. And it's not a problem with a debate. It's a problem when it turns into an argument. See, debates is cool. You hard. It's the hard.
And most people
that you warned him. Sai admitted that. He said you warned him.
I did.
I don't even want to say jealous of the positions you get.
These YouTube streets, niggas saying a lot of slick shit out their fucking mouth to get some views, right? Talking shit about Saw, talking about me. Real niggas is running, nigga. They don't like that pressure. Smash is right here, yo. Right here.
Nah, Smash and Unk been rolling with me from the beginning. All I just wanted is just a little, you know, a little more fire.
No, I know. I'm too old
All
for
right,
that.
let me say something just real quick, Si.
Yeah, brother.
'Cause I know you're a busy man.
Yeah.
Did you see Unk's show this morning?
No.
Nope. Right.
Did you see my show this morning?
No.
Now I got another question. I ain't gonna even phrase it like a question because I think I know the answer. So I want.
I can't even. Beach ass, scam chatter, frankly, ain't even paying attention to what they're doing, to what they're saying. But they've been paying attention to Shakanuku Kemet and even to Chris Snakes lately.
Won't do it like that. But whichever one of your homies is in your ear, maybe I don't even want to say jealous of the positions you gave me and Reggie. No, I don't. I'm saying whichever one of your homies is making you think your man's is fucking up. Excuse my language. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
but nobody
sleep on that.
None of y'all. Nobody.
Okay, great.
My team right here, no. There's none of that, brother.
Smash.
In fact, Unk is happy that you here. Reggie is happy that you here.
Smash.
With everybody.
Smash.
I'm not. I hope you know. You know that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if
Smash.
the way
Smash.
that you feel
You address
about or the way you feel about me.
Nah, man.
Don't let them do that.
Nah, man.
This
Smash.
morning on my show, I just banned anybody saying anything about the conscious consciousness can't come on my show.
Yeah, they don't get
that.
that.
Wasn't even done
Smash.
with my question. It was just
Smash. You hit the smash. You hit it on the head.
You hit it.
You hit it on the head, brother. But he don't want to address it because he want to be diplomatic. He want to keep it diplomatic.
Got somebody in his ear, yo, lying to him, yo.
That being the case, and this is why I say for me, I don't get no cash apps. I ain't got no YouTube channel. I ain't got nothing. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm a 9 to 5. I'm a square from Delaware. I get up in the morning, punch a clock, I go to work, I come home. I don't get none of this YouTube money. Nothing.
Yo, I want to just say this because y'all keep saying that crazy shit. There's nobody in my ear. Sarnetta is not dumb. Sarnetta see what's going on. So there's nobody in my goddamn ear. I make my own goddamn calls, man.
Yeah, you do.
Trust me.
That's why I asked you, did you see the shows this morning?
No.
He didn't.
Nope.
So you really don't see what's going on.
Right. You just talking
He was
shit.
preoccupied.
What did Bob Berger say? You just talking what?
So you really don't see what's going on.
Right. You just talking
He was
shit.
preoccupied.
He told him he just talking shit. Now, for the record, Boom Boom Smash Wakwa just said live on air that he blocked anybody that says something about the HOK. Just for the record. Positions, pause. Who gonna buck dance the best?
Pod.
Boss is doing. I see everything, nigga. I don't jump out on my soldiers.
No, I was out in the street all day. I was in the street all day.
I'm aware of everything that's going on around me, so I get all the intel, nigga. So I ain't saying you ain't helped me out. And I'm a grown ass man, nigga. I ain't what? Nigga, I'm with my family. Get out of here. I got these niggas. These niggas don't run me around, nigga. I'm grown.
I was watching in the bed. I seen Unc do a whole show.
Right.
This
On your
morning.
man. On your man Ali Muhammad. That's your man.
Show.
Right. I killed him and you take the video down after I kill him. And you put money in this nigga pocket, then he come out now. Matter of fact, where that clip at? While we on Ali wild ass.
You know what?
Sounds like, some jealousy here. You put money in his pocket. The same dude who showed a fake doctorate degree.
That's a good point, though, and I'm glad you brought it up right on time. Here's a man, a couple of weeks ago, just got off my platform. I just put over $1,000 in this nigga hand, making money with me. And what do he do after the police?
$1,000 for Ali Muhammad. I'm sorry for speaking, with some food in the mouth. But how much for Chris Next? You notice for Chris Next, he didn't say how much. So, and he ain't saying when. He might shoot him, 100 or 200 or something like that. Way after. So Ali Muhammad flipped on him too?
Polite situation going on. Let me tell you before that, Unc, he called me, Unc, a week ago, last week, and said, yo, Sonetta.
Everything was all good just a week ago.
Can you please take that video down that Unc is doing on me? Unc banging on me. Remember when I called you, Unc? Do you remember, Unc?
Of course.
I called you and I said, yo, what is you doing to Brother Ali?
Cosmic Chris 9. See how it's going?
Hold on. I said, yo, Unc, you know he's home team, right, Unc? What did the nigga do, Unc? As soon as this polite shit go down, what did he do to me?
I want to put it up here. I would like to read it to the people. Can I read it?
Read it to the people.
Let's find it.
This is what I'm talking about with these niggas, man.
It's your boys. I kill them and you bring them back. I kill them and you bring them back. What the fuck is going on now?
For those who've seen the movie Gotti, it's on YouTube. You click a bang. That's Sammy the Bull talking to John Gotti.
I'm like, oh man,
then you get mad at me. Oh, you ain't got my back. Nigga, I can't get your back, nigga. I got the
this shows that Bobby Mega is not valuable in Frankie's eyes. Now, it's not clear if he removed the video, but it seems like it. He asked, Unc, what's up with that? You're talking about one of our dudes.
Niggas, I'm killing them. You taking the gun out my hand.
There you go. Video unavailable. You see, that's why you have to get it. When he's in the moment, that's when he talks. That's when he talks. Hopefully somebody saved it. But hey, so thank you for being there. Gonna make my closing remarks, which is the same. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue or state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I hotel. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving medical nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hana Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge. No question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.